strutting your way into my heart. Take your head off, make yourself at home. Have a steady night, then strut on home. Day one, I'm in love with the strut. Day two, I'm in love with the strut. Day three, I'm in love with the strut. Guess what? I'm in love with the strut. I like your strut. Do you wanna go strutting, strutting? You like my strut? Do you wanna go strutting, strutting? You like my strut? Then let's go strutting right now.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Samsung Space Tycoon. It is the Roblox tournament that is brought to you by Samsung. My name is Archie, but you might know me better as X Archie, and I am joined here by our wonderful co-host and co-caster, Pasta Machine. How are you doing today, Pasta?
Hi Archie, how are you?
I'm great. I'm super excited about this tournament. We have a lot of players from all the different MENA regions, and I'm excited to see them play.
It's very exciting.
Definitely.
We have
So yeah, we do have a lot of things coming up for you in this tournament. But before we get into too many spicy topics, let's go ahead first and talk about some of our Samsung products that is available to purchase wherever you are in the MENA region. We're going to start off with the Freestyle. Now, this product is one of my favorites. Pasta, tell them why this is one of our favorite products and why they have to get it today.
So Freestyle is a lightweight projector that is easy to carry, and it allows 30 to 100-inch wide viewing. So you can shift the screen from the wall to the ceiling, and it honestly makes it so much easier to take the game wherever you like.
That's true, especially if you're going to be playing a game like, Samsung Space Tycoon, where you can simply connect it, from anything that you're playing on the device that you're playing on, connect it to the projector, and you can literally play it anywhere that you are. If you're going to go to the park, if you're going to go to the desert, anywhere you are, you just link it to the projector, and there you go. So with that being said, we have one more product that we do want to show you right now, and that is the Galaxy Watch 5. I mean, look at this beautiful piece of art.
Beautiful.
It is gorgeous. Without even mentioning any of the specs, we already want to have this watch. But let's not ignore that. Pasta, please do tell us about the specs.
So it is a digital watch that allows you to track your sleep, your steps, your routines, anything you'd like, as well as your calories. So if you are a gym fanatic or if you're trying to watch your calories, this is perfect. It is also made with premium sapphire crystal, so that's where the gorgeous aspect comes in, as well as you can customize whatever watch face you'd like, from digital to analog.
So it is just wonderful to have this watch. I mean, my wrists are bare. We want one of those watches, don't we?
We do. It's very nice. You can connect it to your phones. Great.
So we're not just going to tease you with some products. We're also going to give you the chance to win something. So we do have $25 worth of Robux ready for you to grab right here in the stream. And I believe Pasta has some more information to give you on it, so make sure you take notes.
So we have 9 different QR codes that will appear different times randomly throughout the stream. So viewers can scan the code to redeem the prize, which is $25, like Archie said, worth of Robux. So keep your phones ready next to you and make sure you capture those different QR codes, because they are 9 and they're all different. So it's good to have your phone right next to you.
Exactly. So don't get discouraged if you miss the first one. You can get 8 other chances if you miss the first one. So make sure you have your phone ready and make sure you download the game. So with that being said, you already know about the juicy giveaway. You know about the products. Do you know about the game? Let's go ahead and talk about the rules and the mechanics. Now, just to go straight out there, we're going to say it's a 3v3 game. It's basically of a football format. However, instead of having just one boring goal, we have 3. So how can they score in 3 goals, Pasta?
So like Archie said, we have 3 different goals, but you can only score in one of the goals at a time, and that goal is going to glow up or be activated, and it rotates constantly, so you cannot go at the same goal every time. So that is a very exciting pointer, as well as the game is best of 3, and the players will have a lot of traps once they once they shoot a goal.
Scoring. Yep.
Yeah, when they score, there will be some traps that will make the game a bit more difficult. So that is very exciting to see from the teams.
Exactly. It's not just your conventional game. You know, you're not just going to score and shoot. No. Once that's been done, it's going to be much more difficult for you to progress. It's going to be able to give the opposing team some chance, some leeway to get back into the game. And in addition to that, it's only 5 minutes per game and a 5-goal limit. So if they go for that 5 goals, the game is done and dusted. It is over. And here we have the brackets for today's games. We have Team KSA versus Team UAE, Team Qatar versus Team Egypt, Team Morocco versus Team Tunisia, and Team Turkey versus Team Iraq. So this is how we're going to be having it. Single elimination, as we said, 3v3, best of 3. And we're really excited to show how these players from the MENA region are going to be showcasing their skills. And just to point out, there's going to be 3 players in every team. The first player is going to be the captain, and that captain is the influencer of that specific region, and they're going to be joined by 2 of their teammates. So do you think that either one of these MENA regions has the upper hand? Do you think we're going to be seeing anyone shine?
I'm not very sure. We really have to see, and maybe there's going to be some BM in the games. But we're all from the MENA region. It's going to be very exciting. I'm sure they all know each other. It's going to be very fun to watch, to be honest.
Indeed, it is. And I believe the tournament schedule is ready, so we're gonna see that right now. And for, as we said, it is a 2-day event for the Samsung Space Tycoon. Today, the 9th of December, we're going to be showcasing the quarterfinals between the MENA regions that we just mentioned. And tomorrow, day 2, on the 10th of December, we're going to be having the semifinals, the 3rd place playoffs, and the finals. So it's going to be completely jam-packed. You're going to see everything happening in these 2 days. Let's go ahead and see today's teams. Who are we going to see? Who are we going to see the rivalry going to be against? So Pasta, please read it out for me.
So we have Team KSA versus Team UAE that is going to go first up, followed by Team Qatar versus Team Egypt. And then next we'll have Team Morocco versus Team Tunisia. Lastly, it's Team Turkey versus Team Iraq.
So yeah, as you can see, it's very, very exciting to see all of the MENA regions competing against each other. And like you said, it's something that we're going to see be friendly and maybe not so friendly. Maybe you're going to see some BM, but then again, it's gaming, right? It's all about the game. It's nothing personal. I'm sure you've played your games where, you know, you've had your certain moments where you needed to put some rage into the game, but it's to a healthy amount, right?
Of course. No. At the end of the day, we have to remind ourselves it is a game, it is a getaway from the real life, and we're here to have fun. It is a tournament, but we are here to have fun.
Exactly. It is here for fun. And we are going to be seeing today's match, so the upcoming match, excuse me. It is going to be against a UAE against Team KSA. So as we've mentioned, we have the influencers. Pika Loli will be for KSA and Wad will be from Team UAE. And we can see a little bit of their oh, there we go. We're going to see the lineups fully from each teams, and their avatars are absolutely adorable. Or I would say that in
It's
case
so
of Pika Loli,
cute.
but I wouldn't use that description for her teammates. Let me know, what do you think about their customization skills? What do you think about their avatars?
How awesome is that? Like Piccololi's outfit from the anime is awesome. It's very, very cool. And ooh, DP reminds me of GTA. It's so fun. It's so much fun. And our friend on the left, Archie, could you please pronounce our
I
friend's name on the left?
lyrics. I lyrics. I'm gonna go with that. I hope they don't come after us
That
for
was
mispronouncing these names, but give us a
that
break. Come
that
on.
was pretty good. That was pretty good. That was pretty
I
good. Yeah,
think I got it. I think
his
I got it.
outfit is our typical e-boy outfit, which again, I love it. I live for it.
Yeah, some would argue that
It's
it was Illyrics. Some people would say Ilyrics. I don't know which one is true, but hopefully we did it a bit of justice and we don't disappoint this player too much.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
So we're going to see the team lineups here for Team UAE, and we can see that what the team captain, the influencer, is rocking that UAE flag on her shirt there. Now that is some kind of dedication there. That is representation. Do you think that she has the upper hand just because, she's styling that flag?
That representation is gonna come through. No, but we will see during the match. But that is a very nice touch too. Why it's character design. But what's more fascinating is the pain on the right here. I
Is it,
really like that
what
samurai
pain?
is the pain.
What
Yeah.
pain?
That pain.
Yeah,
His
we're
outfit is
having a
very
very hard
interesting.
time with these names, but we are trying our best.
It's it's going to be a good ride with the names. Yeah, yeah.
Definitely, and their skins as well are very impressive, and I really feel that they had the chance to show off their personalities, their creativity with all the endless customization that is available to use in the Samsung Space Tycoon Roblox game, and I think that's something that really boosts their confidence in the game. That's what they say. They say when the person has a skin, then they're definitely more skilled because it's truly the confidence that builds
Of
up there.
course.
Okay, so who do you think has the better skins? Do you think that it's Team KSA or do you think it's Team UAE?
Oh, I mean, Team KSA with our influencer, our captain. I love the outfit. It's so much fun. The character in the anime is awesome, so that is lovely. But if we speak about Team UAE, they have a samurai sword, and they have the UAE flag that is representing them. So let's see what's going to happen in the games.
Yeah, Samurai Sword is definitely something that gives them the upper hand. Just want to mention about the QR code that is showing on your screen right now. All you have to do is scan the QR code for your chance to win $25 worth of Robux. Now, this is not something you want to miss out on. Come on, guys. It's free Robux currency for you to use in Roblox in Samsung Space Tycoon. You do not want to miss out. Am I right, Pasta? So this obviously is our second one. So hopefully the person who got the first one is celebrating right now and hopefully didn't get the chance to get the second one as well. But we do have more coming up. Don't worry if you missed out on this one. There is going to be more throughout the stream. So make sure your phone is ready. The game is downloaded and you are here with your snacks and ready to rumble. Now, what is your snack of choice if you're going to be watching a game like this?
Well, I have actually a snack with me, but I'm not going to eat now. But my snack would be Tim Tams. They're very, very, very nice. What about you,
We do
Archie?
love it. I'm gonna stick with all conventional popcorn. I mean, you can't go wrong with popcorn.
But what flavor?
I'm just gonna go salted, ready and salted.
Oh,
So
perfect.
I don't know. I like it the classic way. I like it the classic way, especially when you're gonna be seeing matches like this, where it's from the MENA region, and you don't want something that's gonna make you need something extra with it. It's like the conventional popcorn, and it's gonna be really
It
good.
works.
Yeah, just to remind you, it is the best of 3 game that you're going to be seeing right after we get the heads up that the game has started. So we're going to see best of 3 game between Team KSA and versus a Team UAE. Now you mentioned that you really liked Team KSA, but for me, I think Team UAE has got it. And for me, it's because of the representation of that flag. I think that shows confidence. I think that shows that, hey, I am not afraid of Team KSA and I'm ready to defeat this right here, right now.
No,
So
I
is there any other
completely agree.
predictions? Do you have any other predictions that you have in terms of a score, let's say? Do you think we're going to be seeing a one-sided match or do you think it's going to be close? We forgot to mention, of course, if it's going to be a draw, what happens then, Pasta?
So that is actually what I'm very excited to see is if the game ends with a draw, there is something called the golden goal. So it's one shot and you get the win. So it's very, very fascinating. I'm really excited to see that side of the game. And yeah, we might see it, we might not. It really depends if whether it ends on a draw or not.
Exactly. So just to recap with you guys, it is 5 minutes each game maximum. However, if they get to score 5 goals, the game will end. It will be done and dusted. However, if that 5 minutes is up and we end up in a draw, as Pasta said, we are going to go into the golden goal. Now, for me, I don't want to give too much away, but we are going to be seeing those obstacles or those traps if a certain party member gets to score. What do we expect to see? Are we going to be seeing lasers? Are we going to be seeing trap doors? What do you think we're going to be seeing now?
Lasers is something I would love to see. Lasers are always cool, but I would really like to see something that will make the mechanics of the game not work for one of the teams, or they will have an obstacle, or maybe their goal that is going to be highlighted, their specific goal, changed at a faster pace. I don't know. That
Oh,
would be very
wow.
interesting to
Okay.
see, right?
That would be insane. I would really like to see
Mm,
that. And another thing that I was thinking about, what if their controls were completely reversed? So what if they were pressing to go forward but actually goes backwards? I think that would completely mess up the gameplay, but be super exciting to
that
see.
is so cool. That would be so, so cool to see. There are endless of possibilities of using
Mhm.
traps, but let's see what the game will provide us.
Exactly. And like we said, this is Samsung Space Tycoon, so it's definitely going to bring you something exciting, something that you probably haven't thought about. And there's a reason why people are playing this game. There's a reason why it's so hyped. And you're going to be seeing that reason very, very shortly while we are getting ready behind the scenes to start our first match of the day. Again, it is Team KSA versus Team UAE. And we're just super excited. I mean, we are on the edge of our seats waiting for this game to start. Let's go ahead and look at the brackets again. Pasta, can you go over them with me?
Of course, of course. So again, we're going to see the Team KSA versus Team UAE in just a few moments. And then later we'll have Team Qatar and Team Egypt. Next up would be Team Morocco and Team Tunisia. And lastly would be Team Turkey and Team Iraq.
Yeah, so we do have basically all the MENA region competing for the top prize for the Samsung Space Tycoon with these influencers and their teammates. So it'll be really exciting to see. I'm just at the edge of my seat. What about you, Pasta? Are you just dying to see what's going to come up next?
My palms are sweating. I'm very, very hyped. I just want to see the traps. It's so
I know.
interesting. And the
Definitely, that is
golden
something.
goal, like, no, I can't wait. I can't wait. And I would really like to see what the teams would do and how they would play and how they would take the win or the loss. It's very fun.
Indeed. Let's talk about Team Morocco. Now, this team really stood out for me. I'm not sure if you're going to know which direction I'm going to go towards, but they are the only team from the MENA region that made it through in the FIFA World Cup in Qatar. I don't know if you guys are keeping up with that, but you should because it is super exciting. And Morocco is there and they are representing the MENA region. And they are actually going to be playing after tomorrow's stream, right after tomorrow's stream, and they're going to be playing against Portugal as well. So they do seem to have a lot more skill in real life football. Do you think that's going to be reflecting on their skills in Samsung Space Tycoon, or do you think that's not related?
I, I mean, we can see if it's going to reflect or not. But I'm very excited for Team Morocco. They did so well in FIFA World Cup, so maybe if they do well over here, that'll be a great hype.
Indeed, that would be really, really cool to see. Let's talk a bit about the Samsung products that is available for you to purchase. We're going to talk about the Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra, the S8 Plus. Now, just from that, you can see how beautiful the design is. It does come with a pen, but you know what, Pasta, take me to the specifics of this product. Tell me why it's such a great product to have.
So it has a 14.6 display, which is very, very nice and runs up to 120 hertz for a tablet. That's
On a
great.
tablet,
And
that's
on a
crazy.
tablet, right?
You
And
can
it
play
has
a lot
a
high-end games with that, right?
You could, and that also provides you with rich colors, with great clarity during the gameplay, which allows you to see every detail during your gameplay. And lastly, 5G is also enabled for this product, which is
Oh,
the
that is
latest.
perfect.
Yeah.
That is perfect. Now, it's so cool that you mentioned 120 hertz because that means I can play FPS games on this tablet. Is that right?
You could potentially play FPS games. You could see everything in detail with that much hertz on a
Mhm.
tablet, and 14.6 display inches is pretty good. It's pretty big. Yeah.
So if you're telling me if I get this
Mm.
tablet, I could have the upper hand. So I could have more of a refresh rate. So that means my aim would be better, and that means more wins. Is that what you're telling me, Pasta?
I I I I think I can guarantee you that.
Oh wow, the guarantee.
Whoa,
Let's go. I
whoa.
mean, you got to get your
I
hands
mean,
on the
skills.
Galaxy Tab.
So no, skills do matter here. Skills do matter. Not only your
Mhm.
products, but it's great to have 120 hertz on a tablet.
It definitely will be enhancing the skills that already exist and perhaps unlock
Ooh.
the potential that you have been hiding within you because you didn't have enough refresh rate.
That is true. That is true. And especially with everything being mobile these days, a lot of games are coming out to be mobile. So it's great to use this product to play a lot of your favorite games and hopefully excel in them.
Exactly. And you know, when you're talking about games, why not play Samsung Space Tycoon? You can play that too, right?
And
I mean, I don't know. Go ahead.
you can win the $25 worth of Robux during
That
if
is
you watch
true.
a stream.
That is true. You can watch the stream just by watching. I mean, we're not asking for much here, are we? We're just asking you to watch the stream and get your phones ready, have the game downloaded, and you can have $25 worth of Robux in your pocket, cha-ching, right now, right here. All you got to do is scan the QR code, and that's it, right? I mean, I wish we could have done that. What? You know what? Maybe we should compete. We should get
We
our phones ready.
should. We should, yeah,
We should do
we should
it.
get our phones ready. Yeah,
I
but we
know.
are more
We won't.
concentrated on the stream.
Right.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
yeah.
we won't be fast enough, so it's gonna be up to you, the audience. Just scan that QR code and to get that amount, $25 of Robux added to your account today, right here, right now. So do not miss on that opportunity. And don't worry, if you missed out once, the QR code will appear again, total of 9 times. Come on, guys. It's free. It's free. $25 Robux added to your account. You want this opportunity right here, right now.
It's
So
a good
let's go
opportunity. Why
over.
not?
Indeed, indeed. Let's talk a bit more about the tournament, the way that they've been scheduled, the brackets. Do you think that there are certain matches that you would like to see? Do you think like I don't know, is there certain regions that you would like to play against each other that aren't playing against each other currently?
Oh, I mean, the way the games are bracketed is great. The way it is. So
It is indeed, and we have word that the game is already started, so we're gonna jump straight into the game right now. On your screens, we have the first game of the day, KSA versus UAE, and might I remind you, this is a 5-goal limit, a 5-minute limit, and you know, we might be seeing that golden goal going on.
oh, look how cool this game looks. It's very, very fast.
There we
And you
go,
can see
first goal
the
for KSA. That was
Good
easy right
job.
then and right there, so we're gonna be seeing the traps happening right now, Pasta.
Oh, this is exciting. What is the first trap? What is that? So Team KSA is going for the goal again, and they got the second goal.
That's right, second goal for Team KSA with only 1 minute down. Looks like they're going to be going for that 5-goal limit. They don't want to allow UAE to play 5 minutes in this game. They're like, nah, we're just going to finish this right here with 5 goals. Is that what you think is going to be happening here? Are we going to have a 5-0 game?
I don't think so. I think they're going to get their 5 goals with the way they're playing. But oh, look at what UAE is doing. They're going towards KSA's goal right now. But KSA took their ball back and shooting it towards UAE. So let's see.
Indeed, UAE does not want to give up here, but it looks like the ball is back into KSA's favor. But you know, oh, there we go, third goal for KSA.
That is a third goal.
Oh my goodness, KSA is not here to play around. They want to showcase their skills, and they are dominating.
They are. Oh, it's. So it is. They got their fourth.
Oh my
goal.
goodness!
Oh my goodness! That is
Let's go,
huge.
4 goals! 2 minutes down from the game. Could they score one more goal and potentially end the game here? Looks like the obstacles
look what
are
UAE
nothing
is
for them.
doing. They are. Oh, UAE scoring. UAE scored one. Congratulations.
Let's go, UAE. They are not giving up. They're not gonna let them win this game just like that. Come on, UAE is here and they're here to compete.
Of course. Oh, UAE is taking the ball, going towards the goal, and hopefully going to score one. And they scored.
There we go.
So that
UAE
is 4
is
for
coming back.
KSA and
Is
2.
this the comeback?
It could be. Why not? We still have 2 minutes for the game. But KSA took the ball towards UAE's goal. Let's see how UAE is going to defend this.
Oh no, this is looking
KSA's
scary for
maneuver.
UAE, and there we
Oh.
go. KSA finishes it with 5-2 in favor of KSA. The match is over. Saudi Arabia is the winner of that game. I mean, that was intense. I barely had time to focus. It was just jam-packed action after the other. How are you feeling after that game, Pasta?
It was intense, wasn't it?
But
that was so much fun.
It was.
And I thought UAE is going to take the game around, but Saudi got that last goal, which was very, very fun to watch.
Indeed, we didn't think that would happen, especially when they went in the completely other direction. But you know, they didn't give up. They're like, no, we're ending this now.
No.
You think we're going to give UAE time for a comeback? No, that's not happening.
Yeah, UAE did get 2 chances to have a comeback. So that was a close one. Was it it was a close one.
It was indeed a close one. Now, let me remind you, the QR code is on the screen right now. Pastor, what does that mean? What can they do with this QR code?
They can grab their phones and win $25 worth of Robux.
Indeed, $25 worth of Roblox for you in your pocket right now. It is your chance throughout the stream to get those 9 different giveaways for you. And you know what? Tell your friend about it. Tell your family, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your butcher, your mailman. Come in. Why not? Come watch the stream. Get a chance to win that $25, right?
Might as well tell the family pet as well.
Tell the family pet as well. So yeah, that was a very intense game. I mean, I was left wanting more, but a good thing for us is that it's a best of 3, so we do have more games to watch, potentially 1 more game or 2 more games. Do you think that we're going to be seeing KSA take the second game, or do you think UAE is going to come back to make it a 1-1?
Well, I really hope UAE knows what they're going to do for the next, seeing how KSA played this round. So hopefully, I have a feeling UAE is going to take this round.
So just to remind you guys about the updated brackets, Team KSA won the first best of 3, 1-0 against Team UAE. Now, this is not the end. This is just the beginning. It's the very first best of 3, first game of this best of 3 for today. So we have so much more coming for you guys to see. And hopefully it's going to be as hype as it was here. I mean, I don't know about you, but the music was getting me going. I mean, I wanted to play the game myself. I wanted to close the stream and I wanted to open, Samsung Space Tycoon and play.
I felt like one of the audiences. I was immersed in the game. It was really fun to watch, to be honest. So I'm really looking forward to the next games. And who do you think will win, KSA or UAE?
Listen, from the beginning of this best of 3, I was rooting for Team UAE, but that's because, I really enjoyed the flag representation. I really liked that the influencer put it on her skin and on her customization. So I'm going to say that Team UAE is going to get the second game in this best of 3. And you know what? That's going to be more exciting. That's going to make our games longer. So why not root for that?
Why not? But yeah, longer games better.
Exactly. The longer games, the better. So we're super excited to get to the second game of that best of three. While our players are getting ready to play that second match, we are going to talk about the rules just a bit more for you guys. Just to mention that it is a 3v3. And it is a best of three, and it has a 5-goal limit. So, like we saw today, like we saw in the previous match, case they scored 5 goals, and that means the game was done. Even though the 5 minutes wasn't over, the 5 goals mentioned was the end of the game. So in case the 5 goals do not get scored, we reach a time limit of 5 minutes. So that means no matter what the scores are, the game will be ending. Of course, unless it is a draw, in which case what would be happening, Pasta?
Then we'll have the golden goal. So it's one score by one team and they take the win. So it's very, very simple, easy.
Exactly. It is super simple, super easy, but not easy in the sense of playing the game. I mean, you saw it right there. It just went in any direction that we guessed, and it was just, it was completely hyped. So the rules are easy, but the gameplay itself is not. So do not be deceived by that. So we have our upcoming match, Team KSA versus Team UAE, Pika Loli versus Wad's team. So how are we feeling for this game 2 of this best of 3?
I really, really hope UAE gets a win so we'll have longer games to watch. But yeah.
Yeah, I believe in UAE. I think they can take this game
We can do
home,
it.
this game 2 home. But in any case, they still played well in their first game. They didn't let KSA go 5-0, which I admire, which I respect completely. So even if UAE doesn't take the second game, we still admire their efforts. And this is a friendly match in the end, and hopefully we're gonna see good sportsmanship from both ends.
Of course.
So just to remind you guys about the giveaway, just one more time, Pasta, let me know about how I can get my hands on the $25 of Robux.
So it's $75 worth of Roblox, and just keep your phones ready. The QR code will pop out right here, and you can scan it and grab that prize.
Exactly. So it is not a small amount for you to pass up. Just download the game, have your phones ready, make sure your snacks are nearby so you don't have to leave at any time, to go to the kitchen or whatnot. Or, you could get the freestyle projector that we talked about earlier, and you won't have to worry about missing anything because you're going to be seeing it all on a huge screen wherever you are, and you won't have to worry about missing out. Am I right?
True, true. Or you could get the Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra, which is 14.6 inches big. So why not? You can
Really
carry that
portable.
around. Yeah, both portable devices.
Exactly. So, Samsung are offering really great products, and with these products, you're not going to be missing out on any stream that you're watching, on any tournament that you're watching, you're not going to be missing out on the games that you're playing. If you have to do something, if you have to go anywhere, you can take the game with you, which is what's great about these products. So far we've talked about, the Freestyle, the Galaxy Watch 5, the Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra. Pasta, I'm going to put you on the spot here. Which one of these products, if you could choose one, which one would you pick?
You put me in a tough position,
I
didn't
did.
you?
I apologize. I apologize. I
Yeah.
just want to
I
get
think
something going.
true. Well, I would say I would get the freestyle. I would get the projector. It's
Okay.
very fascinating. You can just like take it around with you, and like you can watch things with your family. You can watch your favorite esports on such a wide screen. The fact that you can take it to your friend's house and have a watch party together, that is fun. That is really, really fun. What about you,
That is
Archie? Which out of these three would you pick?
I believe you stole my answer. I would go with the freestyle as well. Hands down. I need that projector
Hands
in
down.
my life. It is really, really handy to have. I mean, anywhere you're going, we can go to the desert if you just want to sit in your backyard, especially since the weather is really great right now in the MENA
So
region.
good.
And exactly, we can enjoy the weather, we can enjoy a barbecue outside, and at the same time, you won't miss any of your favorite things. So just to remind you guys, the QR code did just pass by, so hopefully you got the chance to pass that up. And we are getting very, very close to our second game of this best of three. Team KSA versus Team UAE. We are super excited to start this. I mean, we're just sitting on the edge of our seats and we're waiting for production to tell us, go ahead, we're starting the game. And I think they're playing mind games with us because they're telling us that, game is starting, but then they take it back and I feel like they're playing with our feelings here.
They are. I'm excited to watch the games, and they keep like, oh, it's gonna be here soon. No, 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 no. Maybe later. Maybe later.
I think they're toying with us here. They know how excited
They
we
are.
are to be watching Samsung Space Tycoon, and it's unfair. It's not cool. It's not cool. So game is ready for real this time, and we're gonna jump straight to the game. Saudi Arabia versus Team UAE. We are just about to start. I believe we are missing one player for the UAE. The influencer, I believe, is still taking some time to join in, but hopefully that will happen very, very shortly. And we're going to be seeing a spicy game 2 of this best of 3.
Best of luck to both of the teams. I hope they're enjoying their time as well. Don't forget, guys, that at the end of the day, we're here to have fun.
Exactly. We are here to have fun, and we are excited to watch it no matter in which direction this game goes, because both teams have played admirably in the first game of this best of 3, and whichever way that it goes, we are proud of them. We are excited to be here, and we are rooting for these teams.
Game is starting. This is very exciting. Are you excited?
I am super hyped. Let's do this. Game has started right now, and they are going straight for the goal. They are what? KSA scoring in less than 10 seconds of the game being started. Oh my goodness, UAE, come on, step it up. You can do this.
Come on, UAE. Oh, look at them. Oh, UAE is going for that goal. Oh, they missed it. The obstacle, the goal changed in the last second. Did you see that, Archie?
I did. Yeah, that was very unlucky. Oh my god,
again! They're going for that goal once more, but KSA is defending very well. Good job, UAE. They are 1v1 right now.
Yeah, I don't want UAE to feel disheartened. I mean, who wouldn't feel disheartened after trying to score 2 goals and then they just get blocked completely with the X's? But, they scored their goal in the end. They didn't give up. They were still adamant about it. And let's see in whose favor is the next goal going to be.
Let's see. UAE took the ball. They're running for it. Oh, KSA is taking it back, and they goaled once more before the goal changed. This is fun.
Go.
This is really, really fun.
2-1 in favor of KSA. Let's see how this is going to end. Are we going to have a 5-goal limit? But
3-1.
3-1 it is. I mean, looks like they might be heading to go to the same route of how they won the game 1 of this best of 3. They're going to be ending it with 5 goals.
It could be by the looks of it. They're getting another goal. No. KSA, UAE is defending. Hopefully, KSA got another goal. 4-1. Very well played.
In favor of KSA. I don't know. How much hope do we have here?
Oh, by the looks of it, Archie, I don't know if UAE gets to. Match is over. Congratulations, KSA, for winning that. That was very, very fun.
Congratulations indeed to Saudi Arabia for winning that whole best of three. Now, as you said, it is a best of three, and they won 2 games, so the whole best of three goes in favor of Saudi Arabia. Congratulations to both Saudi Arabia and the UAE for playing very admirably, for showcasing their skills and showing their sportsmanship. You know, we wanted to see UAE win that second game just so we can lengthen the game, but unfortunately we couldn't see that. But nevertheless, it was still a very exciting best of three. Give me a recap of the game. Tell me how you feel about, what we just saw, and was there anything that you hoped to see that we didn't manage to see?
Well, we didn't get to see the golden goal, but we managed to see very exciting things. So UAE wanted to goal twice, but the goal changed at the very last
That was
second.
so unlucky.
So unlucky, but very fun to see. That was actually really exciting. Imagine you're there working hard, going to get your goal, and then boom, you got an X, and your goal doesn't count. So yeah, that was very unfortunate for UAE. They both teams played very very well. Congratulations to Saudi. But yeah, we saw some interesting things. UAE played very well as well.
Indeed, it was very, very unlucky for Team UAE, but in the end, Team KSA won 2-0 against Team UAE, and they will be going ahead to our semifinals. To Team KSA are going to be going against the winners of Team Qatar versus Team Egypt. So let's see who Team KSA is going to be up against. Now, I don't know. Do you have any predictions? Do you think that is there an obvious person, an obvious region that KS is going to go against, or do you think that it's going to be completely random?
I mean, I believe it's completely random. I'm not going to pick one of the other two, but it'll be exciting to watch. I think we can determine after the first game how the teams will play. So first game to watch, and then we'll see. But I hope both teams have fun in their matches.
Indeed, fun is the first thing that we want these teams to have. I mean, we're here playing Samsung Space Tycoon, and with the influencers, we just want them to have fun. We want them, maybe have a little bit of BM, a little bit of, outputting their rage, a healthy amount, of course, a healthy amount.
Healthy, healthy.
Healthy, entertaining, most importantly, entertaining. So hopefully we're going to be really, really exciting match against whoever will be winning against them. So let's go ahead and see the tournament matches. And for today, we have day 1, 9th of December, the quarterfinals. We saw the first game of the quarterfinals, KSA versus UAE. KSA taking the win. And tomorrow we have day 2, the 10th of December, which will consist of the semifinals, the third place playoffs, and the finals. So, like we said, KSA will go through to the semifinals tomorrow, and they'll be facing against the winner of our next best of 3. I believe that will be Qatar versus Egypt, if I am not mistaken. And it could be anyone at this point. It could be any one of these regions, and I feel like they're quivering in their boots. They're shaking in their boots on who they're going to be playing their hands right now. But on the screen, we have the upcoming match, and you can see the little avatars of our influencers. Team Qatar, we have Busalim with his teammates Tarek and Mr. Tupac. And who do we have
Ooh.
here?
We have Dida, and we have Danger Boy 7777777, and we have we have Scorpion. I'm sorry, I'm butchering their names. We have Rex.
There we go, Rex. We're gonna stick to Rex. Let's stick to
We're
that.
gonna stick to Rex. So, and their avatars are so fun.
Yeah, so speaking of avatars, here are the avatars for Team Qatar. As we said, Busalam, he's rocking that flag as well. Now, I told you, I love the flag. I love the representation. So this really is great to me. This is something that really appeals to me. What's going on with first Tarek's skin here? What's happening there?
I love it. I dig that skin. It's very very fun, and I he knew what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was doing when he was picking out his avatar.
We have Mr. Tupac as well on the right there. I mean, he is rocking that leather jacket.
It's very nice. It is very very nice.
Okay, well, let's see if Team Egypt's skins are even nicer. We have Team
Ooh,
Dida rocking the flag as well. See, they know what's
let's
happening. They know how to
go.
represent. We have the Egypt flag on their shirt right there for Dida, the influencer, the captain of the team. Now, tell me about her teammates.
So we have so we have Danger Boy. Oh, what is going on his shirt? Can you
I'm
figure
not
that out,
sure.
Archie?
I'm not sure,
No,
but
no.
what
There's
I
some.
think is happening is that he's saying, "Listen, I'm danger, and if you get close to me, then I'm going to, completely annihilate you." That's what he's, giving off. That's the aura. That's the message that he's giving off. Is that if you think you have a chance against me, think again because this is all danger right here.
But Archie, look at that smile on Danger Boy. Look at that
I
smile.
know. It's a bit
Aw.
misleading, isn't it?
It is, it is. He has that small, handsome boy smile with that hairdo and then the shirt.
Right. Well,
And then
he's
we
trying
have
to
Rex on
distract
the
us.
right. He
Yeah,
is,
we
he
have
is.
Rex. Rex is looking good, wearing that casual wear.
It's very, very lovely. And then we
Yeah,
have
so
Tita with our
exactly.
lovely flower and the flag of Egypt. Very, very nice.
I think in general, we Team Egypt is more wholesome in terms of customization, in terms of skin, wouldn't you say so?
But then first Tarek, though.
Oh yeah, let's ignore the shirt and let's consider everything else. So just
Very
to
creative.
exactly, so just to compare between the skins that we just saw for Qatar and Egypt, who do you like more?
Why do you always put me on the
I
spot like
have
that,
to. I'm the
Archie?
host. I have to put you on the spot. I have to get your opinion, the information off of you.
Well, Team Qatar, the Tarek, our friend on the left, his skin. I don't know. I don't know what was about that red and black going on, but it hyped me. It hyped me up immensely. What about you, Arshu? What was your favorite?
It's a bit different now because before when we saw Team KSA versus UAE, I believe it was just UAE that had the flag, unless I'm missing it from KSA. But in this situation, they
Mm,
both have the flag. They're both representing, and I really like that. And I just can't make up my mind. They're both really
they're
great in
both
terms of
awesome.
customization,
Yes.
and hopefully we're gonna be seeing some great gameplay as well as hopefully their customization skill will also reflect their in-game skills and we're gonna be seeing some really exciting stuff from them. As we said, this is a best of three game. Do you think that we're gonna go for the 2-0, or are we gonna be getting closer to a 2-1?
I just hope for this game at least we get the golden goal. I want to see it. I want to see the golden goal. But and I really hope we do have a longer game. Maybe each team will win one game and we'll see. We'll see.
All right, so let's remind you guys about the rules and the mechanics of this game. Just in case you forgot, we mentioned that it is a 3v3, so it does consist of the captain, which is the influencer, with their two teammates, and they're going to be battling it out on the football field. Now, Pasta, tell me more about it.
So each team has 3 goals to defend, and the first team to score 5 goals will win. And again, I will mention the golden goal. It is a very interesting thing. So if the game goes to a tie or a draw, there will be the golden goal rule that will be applied, which one goal the team takes the win.
Exactly. So hopefully you guys are refreshed with the game rules and mechanics. And I caught word that unfortunately we will not be able to see this best of three of Qatar versus Egypt. Unfortunately, I'm not sure what the reason is, but as soon as production gives us any explanation, we will pass it on to you, the viewers, as well. We're going to go ahead and move to Morocco versus Tunisia, if I'm not mistaken. And, this is just as spicy of a match. And we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about them. Here we can see their skins, their avatars. Team Morocco, their influencer is Abdelhadi. And, he's got the mic going on. He's got the headsets. He's ready to play. He's gaming already. He's gaming in game. It's Inception. It's Inception.
It's Inception.
What about Tunisia, Pasta?
We've got Osama as the team captain, and his outfit is really incorporating with his flag, isn't it?
It is indeed, and you know how I love that.
It is very nice. I'm very happy that the teams do this.
Exactly. It really shows their dedication and their representation. We're going to see Morocco's lineup. So let's just see the skins of not just the influencer, but also the the teammates. Now, from here, we can see that this is one of the more unique customizations. Wouldn't you say so?
It is so much fun to watch these skins. Their avatars are insanely creative. Look at Nofac's message. His mask is so. How would you say it? How would you say their name?
No, I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you. You go ahead. I'm agreeing.
So Nofac's the mask is insanely fun, and we've got on our right. I give up.
It's all you. It's all you. I'm not going to interfere here.
Okay, I'm gonna say the last word that I see is deleted. So the skin is very fun, and they've got a little minion next to them that is dapping, I believe. So this is really, really fun.
Yeah, indeed. And we really love their skins. I feel like it's more on the unique side. We have deleted on the right with is that the bunny ears? And is he dabbing? And he has like a little mini-me on his shoulder. What's going on there?
A lot is going on, and they're very fun to watch, to be honest.
Yeah, so it's really looking great here for Morocco. I'm really excited to see what Tunisia has to offer. And it looks like there's some sort of twin situation happening. Well, not twin, triplet. There's a triplet situation happening here. So tell me a bit about these skins.
So hairdos are the same. So are they brothers? They could be brothers, right?
They could be. They could be.
So we have ZoomX 009 on our left. We've got a biker shirt. Nice. And then we've got Marshmallow on our right with a guitar shirt. So very, very fun. We've got, of course, the team captain, Osama, with the Tunisia flag rocking on their shirt. Very, very nice. They're good.
Yeah, they do look pretty great, and I love that they're matching. I think this is the first team that we've seen that actually attempted to match. I mean, they're not matching in everything, obviously, but the hair is enough, I think. I feel like that's enough to show, listen, we're not just separate players, we're unified. We're here to play, not individually. This is not solo queue. This is a 3-player game. We have unity, we have synergy, and we're going to show it off with the hair.
With the hair. The most important part.
Exactly. Let me remind you guys about the giveaway that we have going on for this stream, $25 worth of Robux. Now, Pasta, how can they get their hands on these $25 worth of Robux?
So there will be QR codes popping up right over here on the screen. So make sure you've got your phones ready, you have the game downloaded, and you just scan the QR codes. Each QR code is different from the other. So make sure you scan every single one of the QR codes that you see on the screen. There are getting less and less. We've passed, I believe, 3 so far, if I'm not wrong. So we are getting limited to the amount of QR codes we're going to see on the screen. So make sure you've got your phones right next to you.
Wait, Pastor, are you keeping count of the QR codes? Are you planning to get one of these giveaways yourself? But
Am I
I'm a bit
allowed to?
suspicious now.
Am I allowed to?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. If we are, then I'm gonna hold my phone right here. I want to get a
I'm gonna
piece of
feel.
that $25 of Robux. You gotta get it
Well,
too.
production did tell us we're allowed to, so why not? Why not?
Why not?
Right?
True. Okay, so
Why
you gotta
not?
share the information with me. So whenever we have a QR code, you gotta give me like a some sort of signal. So, but the audience doesn't have to know because we have to get it over them, right?
What should our
So
signal be?
I don't know. We have to figure it out. We definitely have to figure it out. But
What
maybe the
could be a
audience can
unique?
help us out. But we're thinking too much into it. Let's go back into the game. Let's talk a bit more about this matchup, Morocco versus Tunisia. Now, I did mention before that Morocco is indeed the only MENA region country that is still playing, that is still qualified in the FIFA World Cup in Qatar. So, do you think that their skills in real life, which is so obviously so amazing, so skilled, they recently won against one of the strongest teams in the world. They won against World Cup winners. And I don't know if you guys watched the match, but it went all the way till the penalties. And the goalkeeper was just phenomenal, blocked the shots, and they managed to win, which is fantastic. But do you think that Morocco will show the same kind of skill in a football game such as Samsung Space Tycoon, or do you think that is only limited to real life?
Well, it would be very, very fun to see that same skill happening on the tournament today. But again, we never know until we see our first game. So I really hope both of the teams do very well and they have fun in the games. The game is very, very fun to watch, very quick as well, isn't it?
It is pretty quick. I mean, you have to be on your feet. There's no time to lose. If you might take a sip of water if you're thirsty, and that's gonna be a goal. That's completely, back to back. You do not have time to do anything. You can't scratch your eye if you have an itch. You can't blink. I'm gonna go ahead and say you can't blink. It's completely
Can't.
action packed, and you do not want to miss a moment of it. So make sure whatever you have to do, you get done before you start one of these games or before you start watching it. Let's go ahead and remind you guys about the brackets. We had Team KSA versus Team UAE as our first best of three. Team KSA goes ahead and locks in 2-0 and secures a spot in the semifinals tomorrow. And unfortunately, Team Qatar and Team Egypt will have to skip that matchup, but I'm not sure if we'll get back to it. But as soon as we have any information from production, we will get back to you. But fingers crossed, we're going to go back to that game. But for now, coming up, our next best of three will be Team Morocco versus Team Tunisia. And last but not least, our fourth matchup will be Team Turkey versus Team Iraq. So out of Team Morocco and Team Tunisia, what are the predictions like? Can you tell me whose favor do you think it's going to go to?
Ooh, how can we even? I don't know, but my gut feeling tells me something about Morocco. What about you?
Oh, gut feeling, or is it because, they've been playing so well in FIFA?
I mean, you
I
can't
think a
really
little bit
skip
of
on that
bias
detail.
here. That's true.
Oh
You really
no.
can't.
I don't mean to be biased. I don't mean to be biased, but we will definitely know after viewing the first match of the team Morocco versus Team Tunisia. So after we review that, we can see and determine how the players will play their second matches, maybe their third. So yeah, let's see how that goes.
Yeah, so hopefully our first game of our best of three will be ready shortly. Morocco versus Tunisia, we are at the edge of our seats. We want to see how this match will go through, and hopefully they're going to be showing the great amount of sportsmanship that we just saw with KSA versus UAE. And tell me, what is the percentage or the likelihood of seeing a golden goal here? In
Oh,
your
I mean,
opinion?
with how quick the games are, the percentage is very low, isn't it?
Mhm.
Like, I really wonder if we're gonna see the golden goal today. But I'm crossing my fingers.
Well, hopefully we're going to see the golden goal right here because the game has started. Morocco versus Tunisia. We are starting the game with a bang. Looks like it's super hype already. And they do not want to miss a second of this tournament. Like we said, it's only 5 minutes per match. So they have to get going and not waste any time at all.
Oh, did Morocco just miss their goal? Oh, and the Tunisia takes the ball and moves it towards Morocco's goal. So let's see.
Oh, I think he was trying to predict there that that goal in the middle will open up.
Right? Yeah.
But a little bit too hasty. Oh no! It closed up right before they kicked.
Looks like
let's see if they're gonna make
Tunisia's
it.
gonna. The goal changed once again. It's on the right, and it looks like Tunisia is going to secure that goal. They have secured it.
Tunisia did not want to mess around. They're like, listen, we've been kicking this ball and we've been completely blocked. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this ball and I'm going to walk straight into the goal. And you know what? That worked for them.
Oh, Morocco just missed their goal, but they scored the goal finally.
Let's go, Morocco, getting that score and tying the game 1-1 versus Tunisia.
Morocco took that ball and did they get they got the second goal.
Let's go, Morocco.
Morocco.
And you can see the
Is Tunisia
obstacles
gonna
from both sides as well that are active. We have 3 obstacles, as you can see. I guess there's some sort of electric field going on around them, and that's definitely going to make it harder for them to score.
The teams get disabled whenever they walk past that obstacle and penalizes them in a way. So it is going to get difficult for the teams to go towards their respective goals. Is Morocco gonna shoot their goal in Tunisia once more? Seems like it. That's 3 for Morocco.
That is indeed 3-1 for Morocco. Can Tunisia come back into this? Or is Morocco going to take this win?
By the looks of it, Archie, Morocco is going to have their 4th goal.
What's happening here?
Wait, Tunisia. They took the ball back.
Oh no, as they come to the goal, the center goal does close up, and Morocco seems to get their hands on the goal and trying to get that 4th shot in right now, right here. But the obstacle gets them down, and the ball gets down. The player, the teammate gets it, however, but let's go for 1 in favor of Morocco. 1 more, and Morocco has this in the bag.
Very quick, isn't it? But you see a lot of plays happening by both teams.
Indeed, Tunisia is trying to not let Morocco get this win. They're doing whatever they can. Morocco sending that ball to the other side of the field, but you know, they just wanted to get it away from the hands of Tunisia. Can they get that? Oh my goodness, that was so close! They got completely blocked.
It looks like Morocco took that win. Congratulations, Morocco.
Morocco does indeed get that win, 5-1 in favor of Morocco. Another game that ended on the 5-goal max limit. With the way that these games are going is just so hyped and both teams are just so eager to score. I don't think that we're gonna ever see a time limit expire. I feel like it's just gonna go straight to 5 goals. What do you think, Pasta?
Exactly. I believe that it's not going to, you're never going to hit the a 5-minute mark with how fast these players play the game, and they're so quick to shoot their goal. It's very fascinating. And the traps. Can we talk about the traps? How interesting were they?
They were very cool. I believe it was some sort of there's a pole with a electric field, and once you get close to it, it just zaps you and then you're down and the ball is no longer with you. So you definitely want to keep an eye on them, and you don't want to play around in that area. That is a danger zone.
That is indeed dangerous. And it was very interesting how from time to time Morocco wanted to shoot their goal, but then the traps would penalizes them and they would just lay flat on the ground with the ball just waiting to be taken by another player.
That was very comical indeed when that happened. I believe we were both laughing, and that's the kind of entertainment that we really want to see in Samsung Space Tycoon, and that's what makes this game so great. Is that it's not just full on serious competitive game. There are some fun elements to it. There are some parts where you can lay back and you can laugh, you'll cry. All the emotions are going through Samsung Space Tycoon. So if you haven't played this game, you should download this game, go and give it a try. And you know what? Since we're talking about the game, you can also get $25 worth of Robux. I believe there was one QR code that was right in the middle of that first game in this best of 3 with Morocco versus Tunisia. Not sure if you got it or not, but if you didn't get it, don't worry. There's still more chances. There's still a chance for you to get it. Just make sure that you have the game downloaded and you have your phone nearby to quickly scan that QR code, and that $25 of Robux could be yours. So,
It
passed up.
definitely could be.
Exactly. I mean, we're just sad that it's not for us. We're so upset about it. I think we're gonna have a talk with production and see if we can, get some extra ins for ourselves. But for now,
Yeah.
we'll leave 9 of them for the audience. I think they deserve it, right?
They do deserve it. They do. We're here to commentate.
Exactly. We're here to commentate. And we are really honored to be here as well with commentating Samsung Space Tycoon, brought to you by, of course, Samsung. And just to remind you guys about the brackets, Team KSA is still at 2-0 against Team UAE, and they, of course, get to play tomorrow in the semifinals. While today we just saw our match, the first game of this best of 3 between Morocco and Tunisia. Morocco went ahead and grabbed that first game. Now, Pasta, tell me, are we going to be seeing a 2-0? Because I know you told me, I tried to ask you the questions and I tried to put you on the spot, but you kept telling me, let's see the first game. Let's see how that goes, and then I'll make my prediction. So I'm gonna wait. Hold on. Let's remind them again about the the influencers, and then I'm gonna ask you. So I'm gonna give you some time to think. So Team Morocco, Abdelhadi is the influencer, the captain, with their teammates No Facts, Message versus with Deleted versus Team Tunisia. The captain is Osama, Zoom, and Marshmallow are his teammates. So, Pastor, going back to
Yes.
you, what is the prediction? Tell me as much detail as possible, since you did witness the first game of that best of 3. How do you think the rest of this best of 3 is going to go?
Well, okay, if we look at the game we just watched with Morocco versus Tunisia, when Morocco started like scoring their goals and a lot of obstacles appeared, they still managed to win despite the game trying to penalize them. So I don't know, by the looks of it, they know how to work around the traps. So I don't know. What do you think, Archie?
You can't do that. You can't do that. You had to tell me, and no, you can't, because I've been trying to pick your brain. I've been trying to get as much details as possible, but you've been you're trying to be vague. I don't know what's happening, but I need a solid answer. Give me a number
I'm
right
trying
here,
to be
right now.
nice. I'm trying to be nice to both teams.
Okay,
I don't
fair
want
enough.
to. Yeah, but no.
Okay.
If I'm trying to be a bit harsh, I feel like Team Morocco is gonna win the next one. What about you? What do you think?
I can sense your guilt, like
I
the guilt is
do.
dripping all over your voice. But yeah, so I acknowledge and I respect your prediction, and let's see hopefully how we're going to, how this best of 3 is going to turn up. Just to talk a bit more about the next game. If it goes in favor of Morocco, we're gonna be done. Best of 3 is gone. But that's not exactly what we want to see, because we want to see a longer match, right?
We do want to see a longer match, and we want to see the golden goal. That is something we are so excited about. I bet everyone watching is also really excited to watch the golden goal as well.
Indeed, and hopefully the game is almost ready. Game 2 of Tunisia, Morocco versus Tunisia, and I believe it is. And we're gonna go jump straight into it right now. Game 2 of our best of 3. Is it gonna go in favor of Morocco and end this right here, right now, or is Tunisia gonna make the comeback?
Well, Morocco took the ball fairly quickly and scored
Oh my
in
goodness!
less than 50 seconds. Let's relax there a bit, Morocco. Let's relax.
I don't think they want to give Tunisia any time to relax. I think they are on adrenaline and they want to end this.
Ooh, they could have scored that, but that change of goal at the last second, that is my favorite part about this game. What about you, Archie?
I do love that, you know, at any second the goals can change, the restrictions can change, the obstacles can appear. So yeah, it's definitely very hyped and not a boring second in this game.
Not at all. And the fact that it's so quick, everyone is constantly viewing and wondering what is going to happen. Like you mentioned, you can't even blink or scratch your eyes.
Exactly, there's not a moment to lose. We saw a failed attempt at a goal there, but they're gonna try again, and it's not quite in, and the goal has completely changed, so they have to try to get it into the opposite side. Will they? But looks like Tunisia is taking this opportunity to score, but Morocco is not letting them do it.
Wait, this game is going longer than it usually does. What do you think we're gonna see in this game?
I don't know. Tunisia is showing that they can score, but no! Morocco is not letting them have it.
Not at all. But Tunisia is also not letting them have it either. Both teams are playing very. Ooh.
We did mention that we don't think that we're gonna see the 5-minute time limit expire, but it looks like this game might actually go there.
Caught that.
1-0 with less than 3 minutes to spare.
Again, missing that 4 goals. Morocco is really guarding that goal with their life. Tunisia's going back to the goal. Let's see what Morocco is gonna do.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, is that a goal from Tunisia?
No, not yet, because the goal did get blocked. Oh, there we go! As you said, Tunisia gets the score right there, and then less than 2.5 minutes on the scoreboard. We don't know in which direction this may go to. It is 1-1, and Morocco is trying to get it to 2-1. Will they be successful?
Tunisia took the ball back, and they're going to their side, but Morocco is defending this very well. And they're gonna... Where? Who?
we are having a hard time catching up with this game. As we said, it's so hyped. And there we go, Morocco getting the... Wait, was that a goal? What happened? Did we get the goal?
Morocco got a goal, yeah.
I'm a bit confused at what's happened there, but let's just proceed with the game. 1.5 minutes on the countdown, and looks like we may be going to a time expiry, but let's see what could happen here.
It seems like it. We didn't think that would be possible, but Tunisia is playing very well this round. They are not letting Morocco have it.
Exactly. They do not want this to go 2-0.
1 minute left for the game.
Both teams are really getting destroyed by the obstacle, by this electric field here, and they just keep getting stuck. The ball is in the perfect place for them not to be able to get it. Oh my goodness, how long are we gonna be here for? Oh, there we go. It is out of bounds. Tunisia looking forward to goal, but Morocco gets it back, and Looks like it's
Is that
going to be
it?
a third goal for Morocco. And
It seems
it
like it.
is.
It
Oh,
is
for wait,
not? It seems
Tunisia
like the
got
goal
goal.
changed.
We have just a
The
couple
goal,
more seconds and it's gonna be the end of the 5-minute timer, and we're gonna go for that golden goal that we've been talking about.
it could be by the looks of it. We
3,
do have a
2,
draw.
1, and time is
And
up.
the golden
goal is
goal.
active. Now, Pastor, tell us
Everyone
what
is
happens to the
super
golden
fast
goal.
now.
Oh, there we go.
Whoa! Because congratulations, Morocco. Because
Congratulations.
of the time limit being over, one single goal determined the entire game, and Morocco got that goal.
Exactly. Morocco managed to score that very, very exciting golden goal that we've been talking about from the beginning of this stream, from the beginning of this broadcast. And there you go. There you have it, the golden goal. And Morocco was the one to achieve it. So congratulations to Morocco. I believe they win 2-0 in this best of 3 against Tunisia. Hard luck, Tunisia, but you played admirably, especially in that second game. You played
It
really
was.
well and honestly just lucked out with the golden goal. It was very close, and you know, we really admire and respect your efforts. But in the end, Morocco was the one to take it home, and you know, congratulations to them.
Good job, Morocco. Good job, Tunisia. That last game was very, very much fun to watch. Especially, did you see how they got stuck when the trap came on? That
I
was
love that.
hilarious. That was my favorite part. And I have a feeling Team Morocco and Team Tunisia heard us talk about that golden goal so much that they prolonged the game a bit too much, and we got to
Yeah.
see it. We got to
I
see
know
it.
we were a bit shocked, or we were a bit surprised at that, because the first game was just so fast. It had so much adrenaline going on, and then that second game was completely different. It wasn't your,
It was
you know,
so
the same games
opposite.
that we've seen. Exactly. So what went on there? Do you think they intentionally went for that golden goal because, you know, we've been asking it, or because that's what the audience wants? Well, what happened there? Why did suddenly their game style completely shift?
Well, I think Tunisia saw how Morocco plays. I think that first game really, really does determine, and Tunisia was not letting it go. They were playing very, very aggro, and they were not letting Morocco have it. But when the golden goal did appear and everyone was extremely speedy, did you notice that? Like how they were all flying across the map. Um, and yeah, Morocco got that goal at the very end, which was very, very fun to watch, and they got the win.
Yes, indeed. It was very, very fun. Best of 3 to watch. In the end, Morocco takes it and wins this best of 3. In the brackets, we have updated them, of course, with this latest best of 3. And as we can see, Morocco is 2-0 against Team Tunisia. So what that means is Team Morocco goes ahead and qualifies for the semi-finals. That is happening tomorrow on day 2 of the Samsung Space Tycoon Roblox tournament, brought to you by, of course, Samsung. Now, Morocco will be facing against either Turkey or Iraq. So our next match, I believe, will be Turkey or Iraq, unless we're going to be going back to Qatar and Egypt. However, let's talk a bit more about who could possibly be facing against Morocco. Who do you think is going to be up against them? Is it going to be Turkey, or is it going to be Iraq? Or do you need to see the first game again?
I mean, do you blame me, Archie? Do you blame me?
I don't completely, but I want you to take a bit of a risk. I want you to tell me like it is.
Well, I'm gonna take a risk and say Turkey.
Okay, Turkey.
I
You
have
heard it right here, guys. Pasta.
gut feeling saying something about Turkey. Is that? Yeah,
All
it's saying
right.
something about Turkey. Yeah.
Right here, your caster, your commentator, your host is telling you that Morocco will be playing against Turkey. Now let's see if that's what's gonna be happening. She's like, listen, if it doesn't happen, don't come after me. I'm just
Oh,
guessing here. It's a prediction, right? Predictions are not,
yeah.
100%.
They're not
It's just
facts. Yeah.
exactly, they're not facts. I mean, you at home can also participate in our prediction. Tell us, what did you predict? Who do you think will go through? Did you think that Morocco was going to be the winners of this best of three against Tunisia, or were you rooting for Tunisia? Now, we did mention that Morocco is very skilled in FIFA, in football, in real life, and are playing in the FIFA World Cup against Portugal tomorrow, right after our broadcast. So, obviously, they do have a lot of skill, a lot of sportsmanship in real life when it comes to football, and it seems like that skill reflects in Space Tycoon, in Samsung Space Tycoon as well. So that's great to see, and that's just the little things that you have to pick up on, in order to make your prediction. And it looks like it went our way. It went our way this time.
It
But
did.
we
It
will
did.
see. But we will see what is going to happen for our next game. Let's talk about the $25 of Robux that you could have. Now, Pasta, how can they get their hands on this juicy prize?
Again, I really hope everyone's phone is right next to them, glued to their hands or to their sides. And there will be QR codes, and they're all different from each other, and they'll pop right here. Our producers will have them right here every other minute. It's going to be very, very random throughout the stream. And you can just scan that code and you'll get $25 worth of Robux for the game. So again, keep your phone right next to you.
Exactly, and just as we talked about it, I believe it's right there on our screen. Or do my eyes deceive me?
It is right there. It is. It is. So scan it. Scan it now.
Yeah, so go ahead and scan that QR code and get your chance to win $25 of Robux to play in Space Tycoon, brought to you by Samsung. So make sure you have downloaded the game, your phone is ready, and it's as easy as that. So we will be going to a short break very soon, but before we do have our next match, which is going to be well, actually, we're not really sure which one it's going to be. I believe either Turkey versus Iraq, or we're going to see Qatar versus Egypt. Now, depending on which one of these games will go first, we're going to be seeing who is going to be playing against KSA and who is going to be playing against Morocco. Now, as we've mentioned, you predicted that Morocco will be playing against Turkey. What about KSA? What about Saudi Arabia? Who are they going to be playing against? Are they going to be
Oh,
playing against Qatar or Egypt?
oh, wait. Let the gut speak for a second. Let
Take
let
your
it
time, take your time.
marinate.
Of
Let's
course,
do
take your
some
time.
breathing exercises. So I don't know. I have a feeling it would be Egypt.
Egypt. Now, why would you say that?
I don't know.
I believe
I
we
don't
got
know.
some
What do
cheers
you
from
think?
production. We have some Egyptians in production, I believe.
Yeah. Woo! Go Egypt. I don't know. The gut speaks, and I just translate for everyone here.
Okay, let's
What do you
go.
think,
So,
Archie?
Um, I think it might be Egypt as well. I mean, I don't know. It's just that gut feeling. It's just that prediction that we have to mention. I mean, the problem is that we haven't really seen much of their gameplay before. This is the first time that we're seeing these influencers and these teammates playing in Samsung Space Tycoon. So we're just basing our prediction based on our gut. And I had word from production that our next game will be Qatar versus Egypt. So how excited are we about that?
Yay, finally. Well, we did mention that we kinda think Egypt would win, but I'm very excited to see how both teams are going to perform, how they're going to play. I hope they'll have a great time. So yeah.
Yeah, and we did see their avatars before, and we talked a bit about them as well. Hopefully, we'll get the chance to do more so. But yeah, from Team Qatar, we have Busalim and his teammates, First Tarek and Mr. Tupac. Oh, there we go. I asked for it, and production made it happen. The production was like, "Your wish is my command," and there we go. The team lineups for Team Qatar. We mentioned how we like the creativity of Qatar, and we love the flag, of course, representation. What else am I missing? What else did we mention?
Uh, no, you mentioned right. And I did mention Tariq is my favorite. His
Tarek is your
avatar,
favorite.
yeah, favorite, yeah.
It's out there.
It
It's
is very,
risky. It's dangerous.
it is, it is. He's very creative. That's what I see, creativity.
Speaking of danger, I believe for our next lineup, we have something even more dangerous. Danger Boy.
Boy.
777. And he is not messing around. He is looking to bring destruction upon
I
anyone
mean,
that faces him.
you can see that through those beautiful smile of his. I don't know how he's gonna bring destruction with that smile, Archie. I just don't know.
That's true. It's a distraction. It's all a game of distraction, They're trying to
It
bamboozle
is.
you. They say,
Yeah,
"Oh, look at
true.
my
Villains.
smile. I'm harmless. It's fine." And then, you turn your back for 1 second and he's already scored 5 goals.
Oh, I wonder if we're gonna see that with Team Egypt, though.
Let's see. Let's see if Dida
Let's
and
see.
her team will be able to get the win against Qatar. I know that we are both predicting that Egypt is going to be winning. It'll be nice to see our prediction go through, but then again, it'll also be a pleasant surprise to have Qatar win. But like you said, we'll be able to predict in a much better way once we get to see the first game of that best of three. And we are really, really anticipating the game, but what we are anticipating as well is the Samsung products that you could get your hands on. And let's go ahead and see what Samsung has in store for you. The
So
Galaxy Z
pretty.
Flip 4. Now, from the imagery itself, I mean, the color is just phenomenal. It's very aesthetic. And the fact that it's a flip phone, but it's not a flip phone. So tell me a bit more about this, Pasta.
Well, again, the colors for this product, it's beautiful. They have many beautiful hazy colors that will match your vibe. And the phone itself, it's a beautiful pocket-sized statement piece, honestly. It's a flip phone. It becomes very tiny. It's compact enough to fit in your palm. You can put it in your pockets. It's just a very lovely product. It's very sleek as well, and it just
Mm-hmm.
and the fact
Yeah, go
that
on.
reminds me of the back in the day with our old flip phones. I had one. I don't know about you, Archie, but I want to get my hands on one of these and just like you know flip the phone whenever I want to like turn off the call. It's just a beautiful piece.
Definitely. There's something about that when you hang up the phone and then you hear the clack of when you fold it. It feels more dramatic. It feels so much more satisfying. Is that right?
It is. It is very, very satisfying. And the colors. I just adore the colors of this phone.
Yeah, this phone is definitely great. I don't know if we have one more product to show you as well. But well, we're gonna save that for later, but you can get that from Samsung.com. Any of these products that we have mentioned already, this Galaxy Z Flip 4 is a phone that you do not want to miss out on. So make sure you go to the website Samsung.com and get your hands on it while stocks last, of course. And now that we've seen one more product, are we still gonna go for the freestyle, or are we gonna change our minds and go for the Galaxy Z Flip 4?
I've always wanted a flip phone, especially once I saw Samsung came with the flip phones. But the freestyle though. I
Yeah,
don't
the
know.
freestyle seems
Which
to
one would
be
you pick?
necessary. For me, I'm still sticking with
Right?
the freestyle, even though the flip four is just something that I really wanted since,
Mm.
since flip phones came out. It's just so much more satisfying when you're having that call and you just ending the call. But then again, for me, the freestyle 100%, that is what I want. But it's so difficult to choose because there's such great products and I'm gonna start making a list right now. So I'm gonna say, okay, my birthday, the freestyle. My
Mhm.
anniversary, the Galaxy Watch 5.
Oh,
Any kind of event, just like list them up. So whenever someone wants to buy you a
yeah.
gift, they know exactly what to get you.
Priorities. I love that.
Exactly. Exactly. So we are still anticipating to watch our third game. We were supposed to watch Qatar versus Egypt for our second match, but unfortunately, they were not ready yet. But good news is we get to watch them now. So the upcoming match, as we said, is Team Qatar versus Team Egypt. Busalim is the influencer on Team Qatar with first Tarek and Mr. Tupac. And Team Egypt's influencer or captain is Dida with Danger Boy and Rex. So we are
Ah,
really, really excited to see these players and these influencers battle it out on the field of Samsung Space Tycoon. And, we've already seen two best of threes here, and they both ended 2-0. Is that what's going to be happening for Egypt? I know that we have predicted that Egypt will win, but is it going to be a 2-0, or are we going to see an extra game in that best of three?
my fingers are crossed to see a longer game because longer games equals hyped games.
And
So
more
we
entertainment.
saw what happened. Exactly. We saw what happened with Morocco and Tunisia. That
Mhm.
last game, it was longer. Yeah, sure. It went towards Morocco, but it was longer. And you just we were speechless. We didn't know what to say. We were like, well, what is going on? We can't even predict at this point. It's very, very much fun to watch a longer game, definitely.
Definitely. So we really want to see, all three games of that best of three being played, but we haven't been lucky in the first two best of threes, but anything can happen with Qatar versus Egypt, and it can go in any direction. We could be seeing potentially three golden goals. I mean, that could happen, right?
It could happen, right?
That could
It
definitely
could.
happen. I mean,
That'll be
that's a
so
dream
much
come
fun to
true.
watch. It would
Exactly.
be.
That is a dream come true.
Maybe,
So
maybe
if
if we speak about it more, they will make it come true.
maybe you never know. They can hear us and they can make it happen because we did acknowledge the fact that Morocco versus Tunisia, their second game in that best of three, was completely different from that first. In the first game, they completely dominated. Morocco did not give Tunisia a chance to breathe. But in the second game, Tunisia seemed to be more on par with Morocco, and they were very incredibly close. However, it came down to the golden goal, and Morocco was the one to score first. So anything could happen. This is Samsung Space Tycoon, and this is a game where we can see things that we didn't expect before, where there are points of entertainment, points of competitiveness, and overall sportsmanship. So we're so excited to be here and to be hosting and casting for you guys. And we're also excited to offer you $25 worth of Robux. And, how can we get those again?
So you must have a phone,
Mhm.
you must have a camera, and you have to have a Roblox account. So what you do is scan the QR codes that are going to pop out here, uh, which is different every time. So if you scanned previously, the next QR code will be different. So make sure you also scan this one so you can win your $25 worth of Robux. So again, keep your phones right next to you. It is a good opportunity. I don't see why not. You will miss on this opportunity, but yeah.
Exactly. So you do not want to miss out on that. Let's go over the game rules once again. So just to remind them, Pasta, tell me just a basic rundown of how the game is played and the basic rules.
All right, so we have 8 teams. It's a 3v3. Each team has to go 5 times, like go score 5 goals, and if they did not goal within the finish, like pardon me, if they had a draw by the time the timer ends, which is 5 minutes, there will be something called a golden goal. uh, Whichever team hits that first goal, they will take the win. And it is all games are best of 3, and whenever a team does shoot a goal, they will get traps that will, like that will penalize them, that will throw them on the ground. They won't be able to shoot their goals properly, so it's very, very fun to watch.
Indeed, it is, especially with these game mechanics. I mean, this is not something that we've seen before. This is a very unique take on the game of football that Samsung Space Tycoon has come up with. And, I was just thinking about it. Would we like to have this game applied in real life? I mean, let's minus the electrocuting electric field. Let's not put that part in. Something a little more harmless. But let's say in real life we have 3 giant goals and we have 3 automated goalkeepers, and you have to score in the goal that is lit up. Do you think that's going to be something that's exciting to watch in real life, or do you think that's just something that we should leave to the virtual world in Roblox?
I think it's very fun to have this in real life, to be honest. And I wonder what we would put as a penalizer, as one of the traps as well. It will be very fun to watch. I think for entertainment purposes, it's really good. And whatever we have in games, we should have, maybe incorporated in real life as well. So why not? Game sounds wonderful.
We definitely need to tweak some parts, the fatal electric shocks. Hopefully we
Electric
won't put that part in. But yeah, with that, we will be going into a very short 5-minute break. So make sure you go and get your snacks refreshed, you get everything done, and we will be back very, very shortly. And we're going to be playing Qatar versus Egypt. So make sure that you don't go anywhere.
Strutting your way into my heart. Take your head off, make yourself at home. Have a steady night, then strut on home. Day 1, I'm in love with the strut. Day 2, I'm in love with the strut. Day 3, I'm in love with the strut. Guess what? I'm in love with the strut. I like your strut. Do you wanna go strutting, strutting? You like my strut? Do you wanna go strutting, strutting? You like my strut? Then let's go strutting right now. strutting your way into my heart. Take your head off, make yourself at home. Have a steady night, then strut on home. Day one, I'm in love with the strut. Day two, I'm in love with the strut. Day three, I'm in love with the strut. Guess what? I'm in love with the strut. I like your strut. Do you wanna go strutting, strutting you like my strut? Do you wanna go strutting, strutting you like my strut? Then let's go strutting right now.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Samsung Space Tycoon. We are so excited to continue this tournament here with you. Pastor, how are you feeling so far?
I'm feeling great. I'm so excited for the rest of the games tonight. It's been amazing so far.
Definitely has been super fun and super hyped. And speaking of hype, we have Qatar versus Egypt coming up very, very shortly. So make sure you guys don't go anywhere. We are about to start our first game of this best of three. Just to remind you guys of the brackets, Pasta, please read that out for me.
So, Team KSA versus Team UAE. KSA took the win by 2 points, which was very fun to watch. And next, we're going to watch Team Qatar versus Team Egypt. But because of some technical difficulties, we did move to Team Morocco versus Team Tunisia, which Morocco took the 2 wins by. The last one was with a golden goal, which was, we were so excited to watch, and we finally got to see it. And later tonight, we're going to see Team Turkey versus Team Team Iraq. Sorry.
Exactly. So hopefully we're going to be seeing that matchup right after this matchup, which is Qatar versus Egypt. Now, we've been anticipating this game, and they've been teasing us by letting the other games go first. But this time, we've got them on lockdown, and hopefully we're going to be seeing the first game of the best of three very soon. Now, just to remind you that we predicted that Egypt would be taking the win. Are you still confident about that, Pasta? I was just gonna call you pizza.
Well,
I'm getting hungry.
You're hungry, aren't you? Well,
I am
pizza
very hungry.
would sound really good tonight. Pizza will sound
Pizza
good.
would be great.
I do still think maybe we don't know. Egypt could potentially win this match, but again, we'll have to watch the first game to determine how the players do play and maybe how they will counter each other by the second game. So I'm very excited to
Exactly.
watch that. Yeah.
And speaking of exciting, Pasta, what is that thing that's right next to you right now?
Is there something next to me? I think there's something next to me, isn't it? Is it this one?
I believe so. What is that exactly?
I believe that's a QR code where you can get $25 worth of Robux. So grab your phones real quick and scan this, because there are only a few limited left, and each of the QR codes you see on this stream are different from the others. So make sure you scan this QR code right next to me real quick before it disappears.
Exactly. You do not want to miss out on the $25 added to your account for Roblox currency. So get your hands on that. Let's go ahead and talk about some of the Samsung products that they have in store for you, which is available to purchase at Samsung.com. Let's talk about the Galaxy Z Fold 4. Now, we did mention the Galaxy Z Flip 4. Now, this one is the Fold 4. So what is the difference between this and the previous product that we mentioned?
Well, they're both very, very beautiful products, and they both fold, which is really fun. And this one is a bit bigger than the Flip 4. This one goes up to 7.6 inches for the main screen, and for the other screen, it is 6.2 inches. So it is very fun to use. And there is a camouflage under display camera, which means there's no lines or black dot getting it, like interfering your view on your phone or anything. So it's just beautifully created so that everything looks sleek in this phone. And I believe it does come with a pen, which is very, very handy dandy when it comes to having a phone these days and times. taking notes down. So yeah, very beautiful phone, very beautiful design and product.
Exactly, especially when it comes to, like you said, taking notes is very essential in the things that we do these days. And you could take notes while you're watching this stream on how to get good while you're playing Samsung Space Tycoon. Am I right? I mean, you can witness the pros, these influencers playing with their teammates against the MENA regions, and you can take notes with the pen that comes with the Galaxy Z Fold 4, and you can improve your gameplay. So we're going to talk about the upcoming match a little bit more. Team Qatar versus Team Egypt. I mean, we've been anticipating this for so long, and hopefully we're going to be seeing the first game of the best of 3 very, very soon. We have Team Qatar, Busalim with his teammates First Tarek and Mr. Tupac against Team Egypt's Dida, who is the captain or influencer, with Danger Boy, of course, our favorite.
Danger.
And Danger versus, with Rex. So once again, this is a best of 3. So far, we have only gotten 2 games from the best of 3s, and we have not managed to go to the 3rd game. I don't know, are we going to be seeing it this time with Egypt or with Egypt and Qatar, or are we going to see the typical 2-0?
Well, I do hope we get longer games. It'll be much fun. I think it will also give the teams opportunities to maybe potentially squeeze in a win here and there. So maybe more golden goals, maybe to see how they dodge the traps that are placed in front of them. But I feel like we will have a longer game. We will have a longer game. Yeah, definitely.
It could be a longer game, and then that's what we want. That's what we want. We want more hype. We want more content. We want more goals, more golden goals as well. But I don't want to jinx it, right? I don't want to jinx it. We shouldn't say it too many times.
We have been mentioning it too many times. Yeah. Let's just no more golden goals.
No more gold. Let's reverse jinx it. Let's bamboozle the whole situation, and hopefully we're gonna be seeing whatever these regions can bring us, because in the end they are the professionals, and we are here just to commentate and to support all these players from the MENA region who have come here to entertain us with their gameplay, with their sportsmanship, and take notes as well for how good they are and how to avoid the trap and the electrifying fatal electric shock, which you do not want to get involved in. Which game was it where the ball was just stuck there for a full 30 seconds, if I'm not mistaken?
The last match of Morocco versus Tunisia.
Exactly.
Where they got, oh my goodness, that was very fun to watch, but it did take a lot of their time trying to get that ball out of the obstacle, which did result into a golden goal. So let's see what will happen between Qatar and Egypt. Maybe we'll see something like that, maybe something worse, maybe something better. We don't know.
And it is definitely fun to watch from our end. But we have to also acknowledge that it is not fun for them during the game. It is really frustrating for them to have the ball there for so long. But that's the game, and sometimes Samsung Space Tycoon will throw you into situations like that. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead. And actually, we have just had notice that the game is very, very close to starting. I know I've said this so many times and I've been wrong, but hopefully, fingers crossed, this is the moment that we're going to see the first best of 3 game. Listen, 30 seconds on the clock. We have our game. Make sure you get your snacks. Refill that popcorn if you have it. Refill that Tim Tams if you prefer past the snack. And you don't want to miss your game, all right? So come on in. We've been hyping it so much. So, Pasta, are we ready for this?
We're very ready. I'm excited.
I am super excited as well. We are just about to start. We can do this. I can feel it. I can feel it. All right, we are going to start in. Look, I'm just going to give a countdown. 5, 4, 3. Please don't make me look stupid. 2, 1. Wait. Hold on. 0.9.
1
0.8. All right, you know what? That's okay because they need their time to
If it
get ready.
happens,
Because if they're not ready, they
yeah.
have to, they won't be able to show us the best of their skills and they won't be able to show us the best that they can give us. So that's okay. Let them take their time. And we're still here. We're going to be rooting for them no matter what. So,
Of course.
so let's talk a bit about the skins, which we mentioned. Is there any single player that you can single out? I know that we talked about their skins overall, but what about any single player? For me, it's Danger Boy. I mean, I love that
Danger.
skin. Yeah.
I mean, Tarak was
Oh.
amazing, but Danger. Ooh,
That's true. We are
game
gonna
is
actually go
starting.
straight into the game. Believe it or not, we are actually starting the game, the first game of our best of 3, Qatar versus Egypt. Let's start off with a bang here. Come on, let's get that first score in.
Qatar got the first score. They were about to get their score first, but then the obstacle changed last second. So let's see what Egypt is going to do here. And Qatar took it again.
Yeah, it does not look good for our prediction of Egypt winning here. Qatar probably hurt us, and they are not liking it. They're
Whoa.
scoring their second
They
goal
did
here
not like
with
it.
less than 1 minute passing by in the game. So let's just see if they can take it all the way.
Qatar took the ball once again and is going for the goal,
Oh,
and the goal changed last second, but it seems like they've got the goal regardless.
Yeah, it does
Is
not matter to
Egypt
them. They're
going to
just gonna
turn the-
hold it.
Is Egypt going to turn this around or not?
It could happen. It's definitely not at the 5 limit goal. We still have time
Ooh, the
here. He
trap
does
took-
get electrified.
The goal did change once again. Egypt took the ball running towards their... Oh, Egypt fell and Qatar took the ball once again, turning it around. But Egypt is not backing down, and hopefully they can get a goal here. Oh, do you think... No. This is intense, isn't it, Archie?
It is definitely intense. I mean, it could go either way here. Qatar is up 3-0 with less... Oh, is he going to change the score right now as I'm speaking? No, they're going a different direction completely. But less than 3 minutes to go in this game. And, this could turn into a golden goal. I don't want to jinx it, but, that's what we like to see. We see Egypt just bouncing around. Is he toying with the players? What is he doing?
It seems like it, but then Qatar bamboozled them and takes the goal. Did they shoot at their own goal?
I'm not sure what's happening here, but I feel like there's a bit of BM going on here.
There is. I feel like Qatar is toying with Egypt in this case. Qatar is going towards the goal. The goal changes last second. Egypt takes the ball once again, hopping around. We've never seen that before. Qatar got another goal.
Less than 2 minutes on the clock. Can they get that 5th goal in and end this end this game, first game in this best of 3?
Yeah. Qatar does get penalized right there. Egypt taking it. Maybe they can. Oh, Qatar takes the ball once more.
Is this the end of the game
I love
right
when
here?
Could be, but Egypt takes the ball once again, hopping around. I love when the characters fall face flat on the ground. It's it's very comical.
It is definitely one of the entertaining factors of this game, which, what makes it really great to watch.
It is. Is Egypt getting their first goal? They are. Congratulations to Egypt.
Let's go.
Qatar
Egypt
needs
trying to
one
get
more
that comeback.
goal.
If Egypt can
Egypt
stall
takes it.
and make it to the golden goal, they have a chance to win this. They just have to keep bouncing with that ball and not let Qatar touch them, and they can potentially win this.
Whoa, they've got their second goal in. Maybe if they get that 2 more goals, let's see what happens. Oh, Qatar is going for it. Penalized.
Oh, Qatar
Maybe
gets
Egypt can
taken
take it.
down.
Nice. Egypt is bouncing once again.
Egypt just needs to stall here. They need to stall for that less than about 21 seconds, and they can get to that golden goal and have a chance to play and win this game. But they're just gonna go ahead and score. Let's just score. Whoa. There we go.
Ooh, and they got their third score. 5 seconds on the clock. Not much can be done here. Qatar wins the game. Congratulations, Qatar.
Let's go, Qatar. GG. Well played to Qatar for winning this game. It looks like both of us were completely wrong. And, you know, like I said, it's okay. It's fine. We are pleasantly surprised and we loved what happened in that game. We were a bit, you know, confused at moments with how the gameplay was going. But in the end, I think it was a really, really fun first game to watch, and definitely worth the wait that, you know, we've been on the edge of our seats waiting for this matchup, and they did not disappoint. What do you think of that first game of that best of 3 between Qatar and Egypt?
Oh, it was really fun to watch. I did notice that Egypt was missing one of their players, which maybe did hold them back with the way they were performing in their game. Qatar was really pushing for the goals, and Egypt did manage to get a few goals in, 3 goals. So that is pretty good. That is very nice of them. Qatar played very, very aggressively and very well. So let's see how the second game goes. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think Egypt has a chance here?
I definitely think Egypt has a chance, especially with the way that they played towards the end of that first game. But let's go ahead and check out the updated brackets for Qatar versus Egypt. That was our second matchup, and now we have 1-0 in favor of Qatar. So potentially Qatar could be facing against Saudi Arabia in the semifinals tomorrow, or it could be Egypt if Egypt manages to play the same way that they did in the second half of that first game of the best of 3. Then it could be potentially them who would be against Saudi Arabia tomorrow in the semifinals. So the upcoming match, like we said, is game 2 of this best of 3. It could possibly end here if Qatar decides to end the game and win a second game in a row, or we can have Egypt win and proceed to a third game of this best of 3. Now, I don't know which one's going to happen, but do you have a gut feeling on this? Do you have a prediction? Do you think Qatar is going to take the second game, or do you think Egypt is going to win it and give us a third game in this best of 3?
Well, with the way I saw the games going, the first round, I think Qatar has the upper hand. But both teams did play very well. I hope they're both having fun playing the games. But yeah, Qatar does seem to have the upper hand in this case.
For me, I think I'm going to go ahead with Egypt. I think that towards the second half of the game, they showed that they are capable of competing against Qatar, and definitely not. They're definitely a force to be reckoned with, and Qatar shouldn't take this lightly. Definitely, they should not be easy on them. They should not. I don't know what was happening. There was some sort of BM, if I'm not mistaken, but there was some sort of rivalry for sure. And, you know, definitely they do not want to mess around and take their opponent seriously. And hopefully we're going to be seeing our second game in this best of 3 very, very shortly. But until then, let's tell them about the giveaway that we have happening in today's stream.
So we do have a giveaway, $25 worth of Robux. So make sure your phones are with you, make sure you have the game downloaded, and make sure you scan every QR code you see because they are different. So if you did it once, you can do it again, and then again, and again. So make sure you capture them all. You've got nothing to lose here, so it's a good opportunity for everyone to have.
Definitely true. So make sure you do not miss out on that. All you need to do is scan, and I believe it's on the screen right now. Get your phones, take a picture, go ahead on that website, scan it, and redeem your $25 worth of Robux. And make sure to download Samsung Space Tycoon while you are at it. So make sure you get on that, and don't forget, tomorrow you can have the chance to get it as well, if I'm not mistaken. Do they have the chance to get it tomorrow as well?
I believe so. Yeah,
I
think
believe so. So don't worry, if today you didn't manage to get it, there will be the chance tomorrow as well. Do not be disheartened. We have 9 other times to get the $25 and in Robux currency, so don't worry. Take your time. If you didn't get it, don't be sad. We can have another chance over. And like Pasta said, okay, I keep trying to say pizza. I don't know what's happening. I keep trying to say pizza.
You're craving pizza. It's all right.
I am
It's okay.
craving pizza. I mean, who isn't craving pizza? I mean, pizza's
I'm
good
craving
at any
pizza.
time for any kind of mood, right?
True. It's something we need to do tonight. Order some pizza.
Exactly. Right after this broadcast, pizza is happening.
Pizza's happening.
So we are just about to start our second game in this best of 3. Before we do, let me ask you once more about the Samsung product. So I've been asking you which one you prefer. So now that we've added the Galaxy Z Fold 4, as we said, it is just phenomenally useful, especially when it comes to the pen, and you can use it to write notes. Does that still ensure that your choice is the freestyle for getting the product of your choice?
Well, I think freestyle still wins, in my opinion. But I have a question for you.
Okay.
Would you pick between Samsung Z Flip 4 or Fold 4?
Okay, so that's a very, very good question. But for me, I think I would go with the Flip 4. For me, I
Flip
I
4?
love, yeah, the way it looks. I love the way it folds, the way everything that, it's just pocket sized, and like you said, it's a statement piece, and I love to make a statement. So definitely go for the Flip 4. I'm gonna drop that question right back at you. Flip 4 or Fold 4?
I still cannot make up my mind because I love that there is a pen that comes with the fold. I'm always taking notes, and my phone is a Samsung Note, so I'm always taking notes. So when I see the Fold 4, I'm like, but then the Flip, you just can smack that, when you're hanging up. I love I love that noise it makes. It's so lovely. So I don't know. I can't pick. I just can't pick.
If we could pick, we'd pick all of them. Let's just say it from
Yeah,
here on out. We want them all. There is no
we
debate on
want them
that
all.
whatsoever.
No,
Well,
definitely,
like I said, we're
definitely.
gonna make a list every single event where we're expecting presents. Just like write it down. If you're wondering what to get me, just get me
You
the
can get me
Galaxy
this
Watch
one.
5. Yeah, it's
As
a great
simple
way
as
to
that.
simplify things. Exactly. So
We're making it easier. If anything, we're making it easier for people to get us gifts, right?
exactly. That's fine. We're performing a public service.
We are. We are. You no longer have a headache on what to get your friends and family.
We're
You
so
just
thoughtful. So
We
thoughtful.
are making a list for you.
Let's go ahead and recap a bit of the rules of the game. So we did mention that it's a 3v3 style. So that would consist of the captain, which is the influencer from that region, plus 2 teammates. What else is there, Pasta?
So there's a 5 minute time limit, and but however, if the game goes on a tie or a draw, there is a golden goal rule where the team that shoots their goal wins the game. So done and done right there. Uh, and the best part about this game that I think we failed to mention is that there are three goals. Each team has three goals, and you can only shoot in one of them. And at any chance, those goals will change. So it's very fun to watch those happen. How teams are about to shoot their shot and the goal changes last second. So I find that very fascinating as one of the game rules and mechanics.
Definitely really love that, and especially the electric field that shoots out of the electricity pole. That is really cool. We did mention earlier before we started the games that we were trying to predict what kind of obstacles or what kind of traps we would be seeing. But let's recap on that a bit. I mean, let's say Samsung Space Tycoon were to make a 2.0 or an updated version. Let's help them out with some ideas. People in chat can also help out. You can write in chat what you would like to see. I think we mentioned lasers. That would be really cool to see. What else would you recommend to make the game more juicy and more interactive?
Oh, thinking about it, I think like maybe ping pong balls just like flying out of nowhere at you at any given moment would be very fascinating because it would block your view of vision. It would maybe conflict you from knowing which ball to go and hit. I don't know. They could play around with this game so much.
Definitely. So maybe we're going to be seeing that as Samsung Space Tycoon 2.0. But for now, we are starting the second game of the best of three between Qatar and Egypt. We are starting, and looks like we're going to have a first goal very soon, but it looks like it got blocked and completely stomped over.
Egypt is taking back the ball and making it down to their goal. They're going for it, but oh, Qatar takes the ball, but Egypt takes the ball right back at them. It's a very back and forth in this game, isn't it?
It is. They're definitely very close in skill, and like I said before, you know, this could go in any direction at all. But I'm very surprised though. We haven't seen a first goal yet. Usually we would have a goal by this time.
I know 1 minute is nearly past in like 5 seconds. So, ooh, there we go. Right under a minute, Qatar takes the goal.
Let's do this. We are really excited with that first goal there. Will Qatar take this game and end it with a 2-0, or will we see Egypt take it into our third game of this best of three?
It seems like Egypt has their third player back. Welcome back, friend. Which is making the game much harder for Qatar. If you've noticed, they're taking longer to shoot their shots. And Qatar is still doing pretty well. They've got 2 goals in. Egypt has 0.
2.0 in favor of Qatar with around 3 minutes to go. How will this game end?
Ooh, Egypt nearly hit that goal, but it did block last second. I like how Qatar is playing. Do you see going up the platforms? We haven't had any other teams doing this.
Exactly.
Really
I was
fun.
actually going to ask about that. So this is the first time they've actually been utilized.
Right? And Qatar is using it to their advantage, going up the platforms and to the goals directly without getting obstructed by the traps, if you've noticed. So using the platforms, they can go up and not get penalized by the traps. Just like that. Very simple. Another goal for Qatar. Good job.
Oh, it's not looking too good for Egypt here. They really have to step it up if they want a chance to compete in this best of three.
It seems like we predicted slightly wrong there.
Slightly is an understatement.
Is an understatement, but we have hope. We have. Ooh, that was a close goal, but they did get that last goal. Congratulations, Qatar. Good job.
Congratulations indeed to Qatar for winning against Egypt. It went again 2-0 in this best of three. We have yet to see it go any other way, yet to see that third game. But, you know, well played to both Qatar and Egypt. They both played admirably. They both played really well. And we salute you. We salute both these teams. And
Good job.
we thank
Good
you
job.
for playing in our Roblox tournament of Samsung Space Tycoon. And there we go. There you have it. Qatar moves forward to the semi-finals, playing against Saudi Arabia tomorrow. So that's definitely going to be very, very juicy game that you do not want to miss out. So make sure you tune in tomorrow. It will be live at the same time as today. And we're going to be having the giveaways. Now, what was that giveaway once again?
So the giveaways are QR codes that will pop randomly on the screen different times, and they are different QR codes every single time. So if you've got one of the QR codes scanned, the second one will be completely different, and they are $25 worth of Robux. So make sure you don't miss out on them. There is a good opportunity, nothing to lose. So make sure your phones are right next to you so you can grab those rewards from our streams.
Indeed. So we are wrapping up Qatar versus Egypt. Qatar winning 2-0. Give me a bit of your thoughts on the two games overall. How are we feeling? I know we're a bit disappointed because we expected Egypt to get at least one of those games. But then again, Qatar played so well that, you know, we can't be mad. Egypt played really well. And, you know, we can't be mad at either teams here. They both played really well. But give me a bit of your input about these two games of this best of three.
So, first game, we did notice that unfortunately Egypt did have one player missing. So, understandable how they lost. Qatar played very well there as well. Second game, we did notice when the third player did come from Egypt's side, Qatar did up it a notch by their gameplay. They were using the platforms. We have not seen that yet. They use all the platforms in their game to avoid the obstacles, to avoid the traps from getting zapped, which was very cool to see because we saw other players from like Morocco and Tunisia, from Saudi and UAE going through the obstacles, waiting for the waves to close in so that they can go through the obstacles and the traps without getting zapped and getting penalized. But Qatar just went flying using the platforms, which was a very, very fun thing to watch. I'm glad each game that we're watching, we're getting to see something new. Nothing is repetitive in this game. Everyone is very unique with their game style. So Qatar, well done with your game. Congratulations on the win. Egypt, you've played well. Hopefully next time it will be to your favor. But yeah, it was overall very, very nice game to watch.
Definitely. And I have to agree with you there that every game is different and every game we see something new. I love that you said that, especially with this best of three, since we got to see those platforms. I mean, I noticed them before, but I didn't want to say something that I wasn't too sure of. Maybe it was decorative. I didn't know that you could actually use those platforms. So that was very innovative of this best of three, Qatar versus Egypt, for utilizing those platforms to their advantage and showing us, you know, how they could be used. So if I had my Galaxy Z Fold 4 here, I would write that down. You know, I would write that down and say, listen, these platforms, you use them and they're good for you to win. So definitely could utilize that Samsung product right there in a game such as this one. But yeah, that is done for Qatar versus Egypt, going in favor of Qatar 2-0. Here we have the updated brackets. We do see that Team Saudi Arabia will be playing against Team Qatar tomorrow for the semi-finals. And the winner of that will go straight to the finals. We also have Morocco, who won against Tunisia 2-0. They will be playing against either Turkey or Iraq. So we don't know who could be going through. I believe you mentioned Turkey might be the
Yeah.
team that you think will be playing against Morocco. Let's touch up a bit more about that.
Yeah, I do have a gut feeling. The gut is speaking once again that Turkey could potentially be our next winner. However, I best of luck to Iraq as well. I hope both teams do their best and have fun and proceed in the semifinals. But yeah, I think this is for Turkey.
Yeah, so Turkey seems to be the favorite team for pasta, and I have to say, perhaps Turkey also has it, but we'll just have to see. So let's take a look a bit at the avatars and the teams, the team players for Team Turkey. We have Burke as the captain, and we have the teammates Flame, Dark Ninjacy, and UTK. So, what do we think about these skins? And once again, we see the flag being showcased, and Burke showcasing his patriotism and showing off the Turkey flag. But overall, what do we think about these skins?
I don't know about you, Archie, but Hello Kitty has been part of my life since I was a child. So this is pretty lovely. He looks like a flame dark ninja. I don't know how you read his name, but flame dark,
Ninjacy.
yeah.
That's what I read.
Ninja. uh, his pajama look, I love it. I love his
I
pajama
do
look.
love
It's
the
pretty
pajama
nice.
look. But
Yeah.
they were just short of having the triplet look. I mean, both of them, both Burke and UTK went for the hair, but Hello Kitty was like, nah, I'm not going for that.
Yeah, they could have had that triplet look once more that we saw previously with one of the teams, but yeah, Flame Dark just went off the rails with his avatar, which is very, very cool regardless.
Definitely. This is a very good looking team, but let's go ahead and see what Team Iraq looks like. And oh my good, I'm not sure what I'm seeing here, but I'm gonna let you take this one, Pasta.
Oh, of course you're gonna do that to me, Archie. Well, we have the we have the influencer and the captain, Rahumi. Uh, how would you describe this? Are those frogs? They are
I think they're
frogs.
frogs. I believe they are
They
frogs.
He is a frog man. I respect that. Frogs are cool. So I've got a few pillows myself that are frog looking. So yeah, that is pretty
Oh, it's
cool.
cute.
It is a frog suit guy. And then we've got and then we've got the con crafter tails 124 on our left. Is that a mask? That is
Oh,
a
what do
mask.
you make
Okay,
of
okay.
that? I'm not sure what we're looking at.
I love the goth look. No, no. So it's he's got a black hair going on, and he's wearing the face mask, which is also black, and he's wearing a I don't know, bunny ear hoodie kind of thing going on, which is
Okay.
very e-boy-ish. Yeah. It's the
You're
new
feeling
trends
it.
of
I can tell.
yeah. I Archie, my favorite color is black. So
Ah, fair
outfit
enough.
for so that is that is um that is a very interesting look. I'm digging it. And on our right we have
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
don't know what to do. I don't know what to do
Go
here. I
ahead.
don't know what to
I feel
Oh,
like
my
it's a trap.
dyslexia.
It's a trap.
It is a trap. It is a trap.
Let's just say cakey. Should we just say that?
Cakey. I was gonna say that.
Let's make
Cakey
it cute and say
looking
cakey.
cakey. Yeah, cakey is looking decent. I like it. It's very
Mhm.
casual. Yeah, maybe something um good for football games. So yeah, I like it. It's very nice.
Yeah, definitely. It looks great. And we can see Rahumi flexing the Iraq flag as well, showcasing that patriotism. So far, most of the team captains, the influencers, have really shown their support for their countries in the MENA region. So that's really great to see. And we love to see how supportive they are of where they come from and how they're representing themselves. Let's go a bit into representation. I know that in our region we are just starting esports, we're just starting gaming, and we are so blessed and happy to be a part of it's growing esports in the region. And it's just a blessing to be here. And tell me, how important is it to have representation in our region? I know that abroad, esports has the upper hand, and they've been at it much longer than we have. So tell me, how important is it for the world to see that the MENA region is involved in gaming and is involved in games such as Roblox, and how companies like Samsung is also in support of gamers by making Samsung Space Tycoon?
Well, the gaming, if we look at gaming overall, regardless of the regions, gaming has become a very important part of our industry, even career-wise. So we've always seen it boom in other regions, but because of certain things, it hasn't always been very famous in the MENA region. Sure, we do have a lot of gamers, but competitively speaking, not really. But recently, it's been growing more and more, and I really appreciate that companies are supporting this, giving players chances to show their skills, to show their performances, their years of experience, their time and effort. So it is a very wonderful thing that they're doing, representing MENA as well, because at the end of the day, gaming is our future. We've got to accept it. So it is what it is.
I do love that answer. And just a shout out to Samsung for providing this platform on Roblox for us to engage with our audience and to showcase their skills, like you said. And, we really have to be thankful for situations like this and for tournaments like this. And, we're happy to have the audience here watching as well. And hopefully we'll have many, many more tournaments to come, brought to you, of course, by Samsung. And speaking of Samsung, we have one more product that we want to show you guys. It is the Odyssey G9 curved gaming monitor. Now, just from the looks of it, it is just gorgeous product. And for the specs and for the technical aspects, Pasta, can you run through them?
Of course, Archie. Well, first off, I would just like to say how gorgeous is that screen? Isn't it lovely? I would love to get my hands on one of these. Well, it does have 2 ms input lag, and it does go up to 240 hertz. It is very, very rapid, and it is of course G-Sync compatible, and it has very accurate response, and it's ultra smooth because of the hertz level. It's 240 hertz once again, which really helps with the human eye. It shows every kind of detail you need to see. The monitor is one of the best out there in the market. So yeah, very, very nice monitor created by Samsung there.
I love the way you said it's smooth. Like I got a little bit
Very smooth.
tingly if you ask me. Like the hair on my arms just stood up a bit.
By the looks of it, doesn't it look so smooth? And you can of course get your hands on any of their products by going to samsung.com.
That'll be perfect. Easily accessible. Just go to Samsung.com and you can choose any of the products that we talked about today. And let me ask you the question once more. Our fan favorite is the freestyle, but I don't know. Now that I've seen the monitor, I think I might want to change my answer. What do you think, Pasta?
Same here. I've never tried curved monitors, but I've heard Samsung has one of the best curved monitors, and now they've come with the Odyssey G9. So, and it's a gaming monitor. So, isn't that perfect for the likes of us?
Exactly, it is perfect, and I haven't tried the curved either, but I've heard that it's extremely immersive. You know, when you're playing the game, you feel like you're actually there, and you get that 3D effect without the glasses. So definitely something that I want to add to my list, of gifts for sure. On top, put it on top
On
there
top,
next to the freestyle.
before or after freestyle?
I don't know. I mean, it's
Ooh.
really hard. I love both of these products. I love all of these products, to be honest with you. But it's really great to see how Samsung is supporting the gamers and providing gear and tech that is dedicated to us, and we can use them to play your favorite game, whether that is Samsung Space Tycoon from Roblox or any other game that you prefer to play. So we really hats off to Samsung for providing this gear for us, where you can get at samsung.com, of course. So we have, let's get back to the tournament. We have one more best of 3 to go. That is Team Turkey versus Team Iraq. We already went through their skins and their customization, and we love them both. I mean, we've loved all the skins here. Is there any team that stands out to you from Iraq or Turkey? Which skins do you prefer?
Well, I really love the Hello Kitty from Team Turkey, but then
I
you
felt
look at
that.
Team Iraq. You look at Team Iraq, and each one of them is very unique to the other. So, kudos to both teams for their creativity. Very, very fun and vibrant, if I have to say. What about you,
Definitely. I mean,
Arshi?
For me, definitely one of the more unique groups, that's for sure. If we could see the lineups again, that would be great, so we can pinpoint exactly what we mentioned. For Team Iraq, I mean, the frog for the captain is just. I mean, come on, who doesn't love frogs, right? But the Hello Kitty
Frogs are
again,
cool.
they are
Hello
Hello Kitty
Kitty.
though. That is really,
Hello
really cool
Kitty's
from Team
pretty
Turkey.
cool.
There we are from Team Turkey. We have Hello Kitty that we really love. We love Hello Kitty from Flame Dark. Ninja C, I'm gonna go ahead and say it that way. But not to not acknowledge Burke and UTK. They're also rocking that hairdo that we so love. And going for Team Iraq, they have gone more for the individual look. They're not very matching. They don't want to stress on synergy. I think they stress on individual play. They're saying, look, each one of us is good at the game, and we have our own style, and we're unique, and we're gonna win this. But I feel like Team Turkey's strategy is more team play. It's more unity. It's more synergy, and that's just what I'm getting from their skins. That's what I'm getting from their customization.
It is very, very fun. Team Turkey and Team Iraq, both of them very well customized with their skins. And it'll be interesting to see how they're going to play out their games. Maybe hopefully longer games tonight with these two teams. And again, I really hope they enjoy their time and have fun. And yeah, let's see.
Definitely. And is there anything that you want to see in the Turkey versus Iraq best of 3 that we didn't get to see in the other games, or at least didn't get to see much of?
I would really like to see more platform plays. The one that we saw with Qatar, yeah, the platforms were very, very interesting. So if Turkey and Iraq get to use the platforms more often and see how they battle it out on the platforms, who gets to go where with the ball and who gets to score using the platforms, it'll be very, very fun to watch. And maneuvering through the obstacles using the platforms was very, very exciting. So if we see more of those, maybe even golden goals. I don't know. Just maybe, just maybe. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it's okay. But platform play will be very, very fun.
Definitely. We do want to see the platform play. I mean, I had that answer ready before you said it. You read my mind. We do want to see the platform play. I believe there were 3, if I'm not mistaken. There were definitely more than one, right?
Yeah, there were 2 on the side and 1 in the middle on the top. So
Yeah, I'm not
it's
sure. Did
very,
they get
very
to reach
cool.
all the way on top? I'm not sure if they did.
Qatar used the top platform to go above the obstacle, the traps, to maneuver through it instead of like walking through the obstacle. So it's very cool.
So Qatar was definitely styling on Egypt there. They didn't want to win the conventional way. They didn't want to just
No.
score the goal. They wanted to utilize the platforms, utilize what the game has to offer, which is great. Great to see that there are different ways of playing this game. There's different strategies. Different synergies between the players. So that's really great to watch that from the Qatar versus Egypt game. And hopefully with Turkey versus Iraq, we're going to be seeing similar kind of similar technical plays. And speaking of technical, we do have some technical difficulties, and we will be going on a short 5-minute break. But when we come back, hopefully we will have Turkey versus Iraq ready for you. And make sure you go get your snacks and be back, because we will have your exciting game for you back really shortly.
Strutting your way into my heart. Take your head off, make yourself at home. Have a steady night, then strut on home. Day 1, I'm in love with the strut. Day 2, I'm in love with the strut. Day 3, I'm in love with the strut. Guess what? I'm in love with the strut. I like your strut. Do you wanna go strutting, strutting? You like my strut? Do you wanna go strutting, strutting? You like my strut? Then let's go strutting right now. strutting your way into my heart. Take your head off, make yourself at home. Have a steady night, then strut on home. Day one, I'm in love with the strut. Day two, I'm in love with the strut. Day three, I'm in love with the strut. Guess what? I'm in love with the strut. I like your strut. Do you wanna go strutting, strutting you like my strut? Do you wanna go strutting, strutting you like my strut? Then let's go strutting right now.
Welcome back to the Samsung Space Tycoon Roblox tournament brought to you by Samsung. I am your host. My name is Arshi, or you might know me as X Arshi, and I'm joined here today with Pasta Machine. We are at the last stretch, the last best of three, Turkey versus Iraq. Pasta, how are we holding up?
Oh, it's very exciting watching the other four teams play. It's been very exciting. So I'm very, I don't know what to expect from the last game, to be honest. So let's see.
Yeah, hopefully we're going to end with a bang because I mean all the rest of the best of threes were very electrifying. They were jam-packed with electricity and just complete hype. Let's go over the updated brackets that we have on screen right now. We can see that Team KSA is going to be playing against Team Qatar in our semifinals tomorrow. So that is going to be one very exciting game that you do not want to miss. And for the second game of the semifinals tomorrow, it is going to be Team Morocco versus the winner of this next best of three, which is going to be Turkey versus Iraq. I know that we have both said that perhaps Turkey is going to be having the upper hand here. I mean, that prediction is based solely on gut. We don't know. We haven't seen these players in this game before. But hopefully, as you said, after the first game of the best of three, we'll be able to do a more accurate prediction. Here, let's take a look at the names once more. Can you please read the captains and their teammates, please?
Of course. So we have Team Turkey, and their captain is Burke, and his two teammates is Flame Dark and UTK. And then we have Team Iraq, which is their team captain is Rahumi, and his two other teammates are Concrafter Tales.
It's a tongue twister for sure. It's a tongue twister.
It is. And followed by Keiki, which is we can't read their name whatsoever.
We're
We're trying our best.
Definitely correct. Keiki is 100% correct. But yeah, these are the matchups that we're going to be having for our last best of three today. And we are super excited to get started. Hopefully our first game will be starting soon. We're just having some technical difficulties, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be up and running very, very soon. In the meanwhile, I'm not sure if we're done with the giveaways, but even if we are done with them today, we still have them tomorrow. So Pasta, give us a recap of how they can get their hands on the $25 of Robux.
So we have QR codes that will appear different times randomly throughout the stream. Viewers can scan the code using their phone to get the prize, which is $25 worth of Robux. It's right here on the side. I believe this is the last QR code. So make sure you grab your phones and scan this. And tomorrow we'll have obviously 9 more QR codes. So don't worry about it. This may be the last one for today, but tomorrow we'll pick up the pace from there. So make sure you scan this to get your $25 worth of Robux.
Exactly, and don't forget to download the game Samsung Space Tycoon, brought to you by Samsung. This is the game that we've been playing throughout our tournament, and we cannot be more hyped about it, about how the gameplay has been going, about all the upsets. It's just phenomenal to watch and to be able to host and commentate for you, for the audience, and hopefully you guys are intrigued enough that you will download the game and play it for yourself. Who knows, you could be telling us how to play this game. You could be giving us pointers on how to use those platforms that we saw that were utilized in Qatar versus Egypt. So we're super excited to have this game go on for our last best of 3, and of course for the semifinals, the third place playoffs, and the finals for tomorrow. So don't worry, this is not the end. We still have so much more planned coming in tomorrow. Don't worry if you missed out on the giveaway. There's still going to be much more ready for you guys. The game, I believe, is about to start, Pasta, if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully we're going to go straight through it. Just a final prediction. Is it going to be Turkey or Iraq?
I still say Turkey.
Still sticking with Turkey. So are we going to get a 2-0 or are we going to get a closer game?
Oh, I hope we do get a closer game.
All right, we're jumping straight into the game. The countdown has started. Turkey versus Iraq, the first game of this best of 3. Let's see how it's going to proceed. They are going straight to the goal right now.
Ooh, Turkey bamboozled Iraq there and took the ball from them, and they are moving towards the goal. Iraq took the ball once more, moving towards Turkey's goal. They're
Almost
playing
in,
quite
but
aggro.
they are indeed. They know what's at stake. Come on, they're here. They're representing their countries from the MENA region. They do not have time to play it slow. Iraq gets the goal in 1-0 for the game.
Iraq is playing very, very aggro, trying to get as much as goals in. Oh, and the goal changes last second, but they still managed to get the ball in the goal.
Oh no, our predictions aren't looking too great, is it?
It seems like it. Maybe Turkey will do something here, but by the looks of it... Oh, Turkey's going for it. They are going towards the goal. Hopefully the goal doesn't change, but Iraq takes the ball once more, using the hopping strategy that we saw from Egypt last time.
Yeah, the hopping strategy seems to be working in their favor.
It is.
Maybe he should
But
have
they
sticked
missed
with the hopping strategy all the way till the end, which is
which
exactly what he
right
did.
there. That's 3 goals for Iraq and 0 for Turkey. Oh, Turkey's doing something here, taking the ball from Iraq, using that hopping strategy. And they got their goal. 1 for Turkey, 3 for Iraq.
Indeed, Turkey does not want to go down with the 0 score. They could be probably turning this around. They still have a chance. There's still more than 2.5 minutes left on the clock.
Oh, Turkey saw Iraq's hopping strategy and used it right against them. They've been using that hopping strategy ever since Iraq used it to get their last goal. And they are going for it. They're using it, hopping, and that's their 3 goals. It's 3 on 3 right now. 2 more minutes left of the game.
Smelling like a golden goal?
Maybe. Turkey's taking that ball, using that hopping strategy once more, taking that goal. Archie, is our prediction coming true?
I think so. Turkey making the comeback here. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Can they get that 5th goal in?
Oh, but Iraq is taking the ball. Turkey took it right back. They're running.
He's the only
Hopefully
man
not
on this
getting
side.
zapped.
Can he do it?
Can he do it? And that is for Turkey. Congratulations. Wow.
GG,
Wow,
well
wow,
played
wow.
to Turkey. Looks like we were correct after all with our prediction. Turkey gets in that fifth goal and ends the game. I don't know why, but that was probably the most hype that we've seen. I think because of the comeback. I mean, Turkey looked like they were
It
completely
was.
losing, and then it just happened. Turkey won the game.
It was such a close game. I did not expect Turkey to win there. I was like, first goal or no worries, second, third. Like, Iraq got this in the bag, but Turkey got that draw and then they started getting more goals in. Oh, it was very, very exciting to watch. And congratulations to Turkey for winning their first match of the evening. And we'll see whether they will win the game with the second game or it will go longer.
Definitely, we are going to be seeing if we're going to have a third game of this best of three. We have yet to see that in our games so far. It has always been 2-0. Excuse me, and we're just looking forward to, you know, the most exciting one. But looks like we don't have time to talk about the game. We're gonna jump straight into the second game of this best of three, which is great because
Let's
we
go.
just want to know how this best of three ends. We are starting the game right now, and it looks like they are not letting any time go to waste.
Not at all. Turkey is going right for it, and they got their first goal in 20 seconds. They are not wasting any time, Archie. No time wasted here.
The adrenaline is pumping for Turkey here. They do not want to let that momentum go. They want to end this right here, right now. 2-0 once again. Is that going to be happening in this best of three?
We'll see, but Iraq is taking the ball. It doesn't look like it. Oh, the goal changes last second, and they're going for that goal. Turkey got that second score in. Iraq has still 0. It's only been a minute into the game, and Turkey is being feisty.
Yeah, Turkey is not letting Iraq have any breathing room whatsoever. Let's see if they're going to be ending this game on a 5 score or not.
Oh, congratulations to Iraq. They got their first goal.
Yes, it seems
Iraq,
like 5 goals is what they need Turkey to win this, but Iraq, are they gonna let them win that way?
Iraq is losing. Oh, and they get a tie. Let's see what's happening with Turkey here. Iraq seems like they're not letting the ball go at all. They're taking their goals right back. Iraq is ahead of Turkey by 1 point. Maybe this is for Iraq, Archie. Just maybe.
This could be for them. I mean, they are in the lead right now.
It seems like they're gonna get their... And Turkey took the ball right back. Ooh, is that a goal for Turkey? And it's a tie once again. Turkey isn't letting this go whatsoever. Do you think so?
I think
I
so.
mean,
I
they
think
still
this
have
is the
2
one.
minutes. It could be, but we still have 2 minutes left of the game. We still don't know what's going to happen. Iraq is going for it. They got
Where's the ball?
ahead once again. It's all gone, Archie, all gone.
It's all Shrek now.
Iraq is jumping, maneuvering between obstacles, maneuvering between Turkey. But Turkey takes the ball right back and is moving towards the goal. They shoot the ball, but Iraq took the ball once again, trying to use the platforms. Didn't look like it worked, but Ooh, is that a goal? Is that a goal? Oh! And that is a game by Iraq. Congratulations. Wow.
GG, well played to both Turkey and Iraq, but alas, Turkey was not able to secure that second game in the best of three and finish it all. Iraq went ahead and brought us our first third game in this best of three, which is very exciting to see. Like you said, every game, every match that we have is something new. Every time we see something different. So this time we're going to be seeing the third game for the first time in this tournament. I don't know if we have time to talk about it, but we'll try before we get to the third game. Can you give me any comments about the game that we witnessed?
Well, I think it's safe to say for both of the teams have been playing very, very well this two games. They're very aggro. They know exactly what they're doing. They know they've been maneuvering left and right, trying to grab the ball from each other, and they've been successfully doing so, leading to a lot of draws and ties, getting each one of them won each point. It's been very, very fun to watch. Like, we haven't had that with any of the other matches that we watched by other teams, so it is very exciting to watch the third game coming from them.
Indeed, we are super excited to get into the third game of this best of three. Let's take a look at the updated bracket, excuse me. We have 1-1 in the scoreboard for Turkey and Iraq. That is the first time that we are seeing a draw in the best of three. It can go either way here. And just to remind you, the winner of Team Turkey and Team Iraq will be facing Team Morocco in the semifinals tomorrow. And, you know, Team Morocco was relentless against Tunisia, so they are definitely a team to beat. Especially since, you know, tomorrow as well, they are playing in the FIFA World Cup. So it would be great to see Morocco win in real life and in the Samsung Space Tycoon. But as we know, it can go either way. And the comeback is real, as we saw. So for Turkey in our first game of this best of three. And any final thoughts, Pasta, before we start our third game?
Oh, I'm excited. I can't wait to see what the two teams are going to do this game.
And with that, we are starting the last game in our last best of three for today before we head on to the semifinals tomorrow. Looks like we're going to get our first goal, but no, I spoke too soon.
I think Turkey got very cocky there. They were about to score, but they let go, and there is their score. They still managed to get that in. Ooh,
looks like
Iraq took that ball again.
True.
And that's their score. It's a tie once more. Iraq and Turkey have been playing very, very well. The hopping strategy one more time. Turkey took the ball from Iraq, shooting that ball, taking that
the hopping strategy seems to be working for them.
Ooh, the last minute change of goal, but will they be able to shoot? And they did. That's 2 for Turkey, 1 for Iraq. Iraq missed that ball grab, and Turkey picked up the pace and is going for it. Ooh, and Iraq maneuvered. I think this is a score for... Oh, Iraq missed their goal by a small chance, just because the goal changed once more. But they keep using that hopping strategy to get their goals in. Both teams have the same score once again.
Looks like it's a 2-2 for Turkey and Iraq. We could be getting the golden goal, but every time I've mentioned it, I think I've jinxed it. So I'm just gonna stop. I'm not going to say anything, and you know, hopefully we'll get it by default.
Hopefully, I think ending the game on a golden goal will be perfect. But
that would indeed be a great way to end today's tournament. But we got a score there for Iraq.
They're playing very, very well, both teams. They're finding it very difficult against each other. Both teams are very, very skilled. And is this a goal for Turkey? It seems like it. Another draw.
Closer to draws. I mean, I'm just itching to say it, but I'm gonna refrain from saying it, and I'm just gonna watch. I'm gonna watch and cross my fingers and hope for what I want to happen.
Another goal for Iraq. Hopefully Turkey can tie it down so that we can see that very, very nice golden goal. I've noticed that Iraq knows how to pick up the ball quicker than Turkey when the game starts, which puts them at an advantage.
Definitely so. We can go either way here.
And the platform, good. Oh, didn't manage to get above the platform. Teams are getting zapped left and right. But Iraq is hopping around, maneuvering between the teams, trying to use the time to their advantage.
Yeah, they seem to be stalling here.
It seems like it.
Is that maybe perhaps strategy?
Are they BMing each other by any chance? But Turkey
is
not taking
stalling
that
strategy itself.
Turkey is not taking that. They're trying to get the ball back so that they can get their last goal in, but there is only 10 seconds left.
10
and
seconds.
It seems like this is the game for Iraq. Unless they get this goal, which they didn't. Congratulations, Iraq. Wow. Very, very well played. Very, very well played.
GG, well played to both Iraq and Turkey for that game. It was definitely the most exciting best of 3 that we had today, which is great. You know, we wanted to end on a bang, which we did. Both Turkey and Iraq deserved to win there. They both played really well, and we salute you both for your efforts, and you know, you gave us a great best of 3 to watch. So thank you to both Turkey and Iraq. But in the end, Iraq came out victorious by just that much, by just one score. So it was super, super close. Pastor, do you have anything to add to that?
That last game was very hectic to watch. Congratulations to Iraq once more, and congratulations to Turkey. They also won one game, which they played very, very well in. If you notice the way Iraq was stalling the time to keep Turkey from scoring a goal, keeping the goal in the trap so that Turkey would keep on getting penalized. It was a very good move by Iraq. Maybe a bit of a BM here and there, but if it works, it works. So GG once again. Good job.
GG, well played indeed. So that was the end for our best of 3s for today. Here is the updated brackets. We have our semifinals completed for tomorrow. It will be Team KSA versus Team Qatar, which will be our first semifinals match. And then we will proceed to Team Morocco versus Team Iraq. So these are some very spicy matchups. And of course, the the winner of these two will go ahead and face each other in the finals, and the losers will go and face each other in the third place playoffs. So that is all going to be happening tomorrow. So make sure you guys stay tuned for our tournament. It will be, if not as juicy, more juicy than what we had today. Definitely, since we have the more closer matchups, and you definitely do not want to miss out. Let's go ahead and show the tournament schedule. So we had today's games on the 9th of December, the first day. We completed the quarterfinals and we established the semifinals, the third place playoffs, and the finals for day 2 on the 10th of December. So make sure you guys tune back for that. You do not want to miss out. You do not want to miss out on who comes out on top after this whole tournament ends. The teams, once again, Pasta, please do remind us of the teams that are involved in our Samsung Space Tycoon tournament.
So today we had Team KSA against Team UAE, and Team KSA took the win. Then we had Team Qatar and Team Egypt, and Team Qatar took the win here. Later we had Team Morocco and Team Tunisia, and Morocco took the win just like their FIFA World Cup. And Team Turkey and Team Iraq was our last final game, and Iraq took the win just now.
Indeed, they were a very action-packed day for sure. I don't know about you, Pasta, but I am tired. I am hungry. I'm just exhausted from all the hype. You know, I need to go relax.
It's been
now.
a day. It's been a
Indeed,
day.
very,
yes,
very fun
definitely.
day.
It has
we
been.
have
The
to-
games have been wonderful.
Definitely, the games have been wonderful, and we have to thank everybody who participated in our games. Thank you so much for all the countries from the MENA region for participating in our tournament. Thank you so much, Samsung, for making all this happen and providing us with Samsung Space Tycoon in our Roblox tournament. Thank you to our co-caster, Pasta. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to production, and hopefully we'll be seeing you guys tomorrow, because it is going to be a day that's going to be jam-packed, full of hype, full of action, and you do not want to miss out. So hopefully we will see you guys tomorrow.
Take care.
Strutting your way into my heart. Take your head off, make yourself at home. Have a steady night, then strut on home. Day 1, I'm in love with your strut. Day 2, I'm in love with your strut. Day 3, I'm in love with your strut. Guess what? I'm in love with your strut. I like your strut. Do you wanna go strutting, strutting? You like my strut? Do you wanna go strutting, strutting? You like my strut? Then let's go strutting right now.